Yeah, go check out Dead as Disco for yourself. Go play that demo for yourself, even though you watched me play, because it feels awesome. The only like other clean ass thing that I like combat wise or like that's so satisfying, I think that I've ever come to like enjoying combat so much is Monster Hunter. And then each Monster Hunter I play, it gets better and better. Because oh my god, I'm trying so many more weapons in Wilds, but nothing comes close to Great Sword for me. Spend hours importing my own songs to the tempo. I want to do that. I want to do that for like 14 tracks or like other kind of tracks so I can fight with it, right? I can't wait for like community tracks because like that's gonna be a whole ass thing. They're gonna make a community like stuff out of it, and that's gonna be awesome. I am free. Welcome, Unlimited. Welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you for the check-in again. Thank you. I hope your shift went well, and I hope you're home safe and all good. Oh. Uh-oh. R.E.P.O, you good? We have Manhattan title update too soon, hopefully. Yeah, at the end of the month, right? We're gonna get like Leggiacaris, Leggiacris? R.E.P.O? Thank you. Oh no. Indeed. I did some digging on the site. You should be in the clear to stream the music in the game while playing. That's okay. That's good. I'd hope so. Okay. I've never tried this solo. I wouldn't even know how to go about it. So let's see how far we can get. Right? Yippee. But they said monsters, by the way. And also we're getting layered weapons with title update 2. That was confirmed. So that's nice. Oh my god, it feels so weird. I don't have any kind of lag. Whenever I'm playing with like the group. Oh, I always have some kind of like drift or lag. Which makes sense because like, you know, they're in America, in Canada. Also, Galmouth, are you ever gonna play R.E.P.O? I'd love to play with you sometime if you're like, if you're down. Cause R.E.P.O is good fun. Oh my god, you can combine Bex and the Mari Bro thingies. It looks so spooky though. You'll get over it. Within a few like rounds, I'm sure you'll be fine. Honestly. And I mean, you can watch me play now solo, right? This is without friends, so I'm getting the full ass experience by myself. It gets very unspooky very fast. Yeah, just like Lethal Company. It's that kind of game for sure. Because like it is meant to be a horror game, but like it becomes so silly, like really quickly, and it's super funny when you have friends in the mix as well. But like, yeah, I'd love to have you join us sometime. I love R.E.P.O. Eh. Eh. And like a sweet spot seems to be like 3 people as well. So like, we can grab just like one other person and it should be fine. And I'm sure Greenies would love to play with you as well. Eh. I feel like it's sillier faster. Oh yeah, for sure. I want to test something. Hey, can you hear me? Because like there's no voice chat in solo, right? Like surely he can't hear me. Yeah, he would have fired at me by now. Or can you hear me? Hello? What? I'm so confused as to how that works. Yeah. Guess he heard you? Yeah, but like usually in multiplayer he's like he like snipes us from like 2 rooms across. But I don't know how like solo works. Because like I don't think it's using your mic input, right? In some way. Weird. Anyway. Because I feel like he heard me like jump onto the table, and that's what made him fire. But wow, this is really odd at how smooth the game actually is. Because I'm just so used to like a little bit of drag or and whatnot with the stuff that I'm holding. That's wacky. And it's like I don't really like have many in the way of like Aussie friends that I play with, so I'm never gonna experience this unless I play solo. I think I heard you hop off the table and not the talking. Yeah, because like you saw how close I was to him when I was just yapping as well, right? Like he would have heard me. We've played. Like it would have heard me. Oh, fat stacks of cash. I can see how playing the game solo would be like quite scary though. I'm personally think I'll be fine. Because like there's not really anything in the game that super scares me too much. What happens if I pick up a love potion and nobody's around to hear me? Damn, that's sad. It just doesn't do anything. Is that him over there? No. I guess maybe the ambiance will be a bit spooky, because some of the ambiance does, whenever we're playing, is always just like, huh? Hey, hey, hey! Hey, fuck you! That's so rude. That's so fucking rude. Cost me $42 dues? How dare you? How fucking dare ya? Quite rude, indeed. Okay. Hello. I love that the beard is just poorly edited on. So much charm. Okay, is there anything back here? Nope, okay. And then I'm gonna have like all the upgrades to myself too, so it's just like I don't even really know what I'm supposed to build. I guess a little bit of everything, right? Because then I'll have trouble with strength in some regards. Monkey on the cow. It's a whole new ballpark. Don't know how this is all gonna work. And that was like really spent time growing that beard. Yeah. They grew it themselves, I'm sure. I'm sure. I think that's about everything. It's probably balanced a lot more for like solo, so you don't get like as much money. Because what is it called? All the upgrades are probably cheaper? Question mark? Just any kind of bullshit can just kill me though. Wow. The timepiece. The hourglass. I'm glad I didn't miss this, because that's a whole 7,500. Okay. Wow. Wow. It's gonna break? Nah. I'm usually pretty careful with stuff. Usually. Oh shit. Damn. Shit. Oh well. 23k is a bunch. Oof. Oof indeed. But yeah, I don't know. I think I guess like pick it up on a sale if you're not super thingy of it, Yalmouth. You'll also probably play during the point that's like that it's the cheat. Wow, a gun and oh my god, I can just afford these. Oh, it's a trank gun actually, never mind. It's funny you got the level with the most silly voice affecting items right at the gate, right? It'd be funny if it could somehow affect me in over stream. But alas. Alas. Let's get ourselves a strength. I'm gonna need health for sure to survive all the bullshit that's gonna be thrown at me. But trank works with a recharge drone too. Yeah, I know it does. It's just, I thought it was a gun, so I could just immediately start blasting. I should probably grab, like, upgrades first, more than anything. 8K, 4K, 2K, grab this. Maybe you should take something out for a weapon? Nah. I think we're good with just this. Unless these are 2K? No, yeah, 3K. Oh, even as, like, a solo, is this thing up there? It is. How am I supposed to get myself up there? Okay, not too bad. Good night and have a good stream. Thank you, Galmouth. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. Have a good rest, and I hope tomorrow goes well for you. You made it to the weekend. Yippee! Might need the double jump. Yeah, that is. I think I did grab that. Did I grab it or put it back? I put it back. Yeah. Okay. Blink. Eeps. Have a good eeps, Galmouth. Rest well. Okay. I can just be a greed lord. I can't wait to be like in the group again, and I'm just like no, and everyone's like, what the fuck, Nebula? But what was that for? I'm like, oh right, sorry, I'm not playing solo, my bad. Alright, we'll just leave that on the ship. It's okay. Be a 0G drone sphere? Yeah, possibly as well. That'll be interesting. You gotta buy one just for that kind of, like, deal. Yeah, I'm going. You don't need to tell me twice. Ringies. I'm gonna miss her again. I hope she has a fun time again and some good time with R.E.P.O. I'm so glad R.E.P.O is possibly getting a break. Like, surely. He's probably gonna be, like, on call. But, you know, I hope it's all good. I miss her already. Yeah. He's not even leaving till later today, maybe? Question mark, I think? I don't know if it's, like, Friday exactly. Touching his, maybe a zero, touching his nose do a lot, do anything. You should've done that, you should've done that, you should've done that, you should've done that, you should've done that. Did you know that was gonna fucking happen, Gwaine? Bastard. No? Okay. Well, now we know, right? Maybe we can, like, use that to blow up monsters. As, like, a last resort, right? Because, like, as soon as you said that, I was like, something's gonna happen, isn't it? Just heard him here, don't touch my nose, and had a theory. Oh, did he really? Does he actually say that? I didn't see that. I didn't hear it. Yeah. Oh, well, there you go. Now we know that it's also a weapon of some kind. Don't touch my nose. Okay, I see. Fair enough. It's fair and valid. There was a second thing up here. Oh, it's a pocket watch. Ooh, Gobby. say this every time, but did you guys know Gobby is slang in Australian for a blowjob? Just DK into doing it, then blame him for breaking it? Yeah, we should. But you gotta be, like, not sus about it. Somehow. Because I feel like he'll catch on pretty quickly. Oh, God. DK acts like he's a bit silly, but he's a smart boy. He's a very smart boy. Ugh. It has to be near Ronin, too. Just so I can hear DK as per usual. DK can be. Yeah. I don't know, he tends to act a bit silly, but he's definitely an individual who has brain. Quite unlike myself. Oh, okay. I can't even be like, yeah, I have brain in this area. I just don't have brain in any area, you know? You tell me to tell you about my favorite game and I'll be like, I like playing the game. It's fun. When he kind of is a professional idiot. He is, yeah. Like, I mean that in like a very nice way, by the way. Like, he's like, he's very good at like acting like he's silly, you know? But that is one oh fuck. I thought they shattered immediately. That is one smart man. What even is the... Oh, it's you. Oh god, that's horrible, Solo. You just can't do anything for a while. What the hell? No, what's a goddamn skill? Yeah. Exactly. Like, people who can act dumb, quote unquote, it's also very... it is something you have to learn. Because you can just be mad stupid. But DK isn't mad stupid, you know? He can act mad stupid, but he ain't. Well, I'm glad that the duck seems to just fuck off. Because it'd be very annoying, Solo. That's for sure. Uranium fever's got me gunned down. Uranium fever. Is that a New Vegas song? Or is it 3? Because I'm pretty sure it's I'm pretty sure it's 3 or 4. Especially this early when there's no pits. Yeah, exactly, right. I can't just shove it into a thing to get rid of it. Let me double check this room. Oh, there's 2 extractions though. Oh, and I missed a room back there. All right, let's just let's keep going. It's fine. What is this? It's a ring. You got anything else going? I should know this. New Vegas is one of my favorite games. Yeah, which one is it? You can look it up. You don't have to tell me that you looked it up, but you can look it up. You can just be like, I remembered. And I'll be like, yeah, I believe you. Because I do believe you. The song I can think of from New Vegas is Big Iron in His Hip. Oh, yeah. I know that one. I don't know how it goes, but I do know the one. Like, if it was sung, I'd be like, oh, yeah, that's the one Fallout song. Flamethrower. Oh, another PC case. I wonder if I can... Nah, fuck it. We'll just save it for the next extract. It's right here anyway. Alrighty. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think R.E.P.O will ever truly scare me anymore. Unless they add a new monster and just shadow drop it. But then I tried to do my best not to like keep up with the update stuff. Because I want like, it's like Lethal, right? Where I kind of want to just be shocked by things that are new. I still remember encountering the butler for the first time in Lethal. And I was like, what the fuck is that? You know? So not to Nebula, not to Nebula you, but we've only seen the duck in this level, right? Okay, I was like, what are you trying to say? Oh, I get it. I get what you're meaning. Yes, we've only seen the duck. Like that previous one, we had the man, the huntsman, and the gnomes. So what's the second one in this, you know? I'm guessing it's a peeper of some sort somewhere. According to Nukipedia, it was only in 4. Oh, really? Never mind. I was just completely wrong then. I don't know why it stuck in my mind so much, because I didn't really play 4 a lot. I played a lot of 3, but I didn't really play 4 too much. And again, I didn't really play New Vegas, but I don't even remember the songs in New Vegas actually. When I first played 3, I quite liked the world burn one. God, I'm so sorry. I don't know their names, but it's like, I just want to set the world on fire. That's the one I like from 3. A lot. That track I barely played 4. Yeah. Because I was just surprised that like whenever I sung it, nobody was like, oh yeah, that's dope. I see what the second thing is now. Hey! You dumb bitch, stop it. That's my card. What are you doing? Can you fuck off? I have a massive disdain for Fallout 4. That's fair. I quite liked it myself. But again, you know me. We were talking about it during 13. I'm not really one who... Oh, fuck off. Stop. Can you leave the card alone? Thank you. Jesus. Is there any reason in particular why you didn't like Fallout 4? I don't really have a horse in the race. I just play game and game fun, you know? So I want to know why you don't like it. Was it because of the base building system? I think Fallout 3 got passed because when it came out, I had thought the Fallout series was dead. I see. I'm guessing it's just because like you quite liked the way 1 and 2 played, and then that's why you were like with 3. But you liked. Are you one of those people that really likes New Vegas too? I assume so because you said that New Vegas was very lore connected to 1 and 2, right? And then we got New Vegas versus Plot Secrets. Yeah, huge New Vegas fan. Yeah. That makes sense. Hey, little guy. I think I saw a toilet somewhere. I kind of want to try the trick that Ronan and Rini's were talking about. That's fucked up. That's so fucked up. What was I supposed to do? And then 4 is just Skyrim with guns and base building. That's fair. Yeah, she seems extra angry. Yeah, I don't know why, too. Okay, it's whatever. I'm gonna try that again. I want to get far. I want to keep going. Okay. Oh god, the manor. Ugh. Stinky. Stinky. But I wonder if she only activated because we did that first, what is it called? That first extraction point. I wonder if that's how it worked. Because, like, we didn't see her at all until we hit that extraction. Wow, nothing? Nothing? For little old me? Nothing? That's sad. Globe. Anything under the desks? Nope, doesn't seem it. I wonder if the game pauses if I do that. Does it? Nope, it doesn't pause. Okay. So if we do have to go on like a little bit of an ad break, I do need to like hide. And hope that gnomes don't get my ass. Or something like that. Like a game balance thing, Death Claws. In Fallout 1 and 2, Death Claws are monsters, so you'll die fighting them if you're not combat based. I always thought that they were scary. They were intended to be scary in like 3 and 4, for example. Oh, fuck off. Not this shit. Oh, man. Can I just shimmy it in? Yeah. Yeah. Fallout 3, Death Claws are reasonably killable. Really? I was always very afraid of them. And there was like a section in 4 that you had to run in with one. But it was like scripted in a way. I think it was. The New Vegas are not that bad, but they're in packs. Oh. I see. Stop giving me these goddamn spinny ones. I hate them. But they're worth so much money. So much money. Yeah, getting power armor and killing a death claw in the first 10 minutes of 4 felt like a spit in the face. Oh, really? Oh. That's fair enough. I've always just tended to avoid them because I think in 3 they were like, yeah, you don't want to fuck with this thing, all right? So I was like, okay, I won't. I only ever really tried to kill it whenever I felt ready, which was never really any point. I was always scared when I bumped into them. Armor is a mega endgame thing. Oh yeah, because in 4 you kind of get it pretty early on, right? But I thought the point of it was because it was like really broken and not usable. That it wasn't anything crazy. But you could like fend off the bandits in that one area. All 3 I went heavy into energy weapons and I bodied death claws left and right. You see. I'll show you, I'll show you. Not fucking Clown McGee over here. Also, removing the power armor training requirement was doo-doo. Oh, like, in the skill set kind of deal? Do you mean? Like, you didn't need to have that to be able to wear it? Oh, fun, yeah. Yeah, okay. That makes sense, Again, I have no real horse in this race, so I'm interested to see what actual fans of this series have to say about it. Did you guys play 76? I think the MMO one. Was that any good? I know that you don't like it, Gwaine, but I'm interested to see if you played it and what your thoughts are about it, and everyone else too. I'm asking just in general. Yeah, getting the training used to be hard, but the armor itself was downright overpowered. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. Fair enough. A ship in a bottle. Nice. So much more loot this time around, I think. Nope. We haven't even hit 23k, which is what we got last time. But perhaps, mayhaps, I will. I like the uranium cups because they're just easy and they're quite a bunch of money. We looping back around over here? Gobby. Is that a fake door? No, it's not. Wait, have we been here? Why are these doors opened? What the fuck? Who opened these? Cause like, huh? How did they open the fridge? This is scary. This is terrifying. What if there's another low me over here? What's happening? Yoink. Blop. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. 76 at launch was unfiltered garbage. Shimmy in there. Get in there. Get in. I lost access to it because Bethesda.net was also garbage. When it re-released on Steam, I tried it again and it was a lot better, but with friends to play, without friends to play, it got old fast. Yeah, as do any kind of games like that. Without friends, really. Sadly. So I get it. It's probably like a Cyberpunk kind of deal. Because I feel like I kind of played it just before its prime, I guess, where it reworked a lot of the stuff. Like the driving combat and just combat in general. But the game, after a while, was apparently pretty good. And I mean, like, when I played it, it was maybe a year and a half or 2 years after its release, so it was okay. And I quite enjoyed my time with it. And eventually we'll do, whenever I grab the DLC, I'll do another run through it. Because I really want to play the DLC at some point. I wonder if I can put that the VZ into the into this. I highly doubt it. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, that's not getting in, is it? No, I don't want to hold it from there. Yeah, I'm gonna manually have to carry this back. And I don't think that's gonna be very easy with a clown running around. Especially with how far I've got to go back. Hopefully I can hear his big ass feetsies though before it gets to me, right? All right, let's try it. Might as well. That's another 7k on the dollops. But yeah, yesterday I was talking about how I wanted to do a real life thing after stream, and I managed to do it. I was like, I'm not going to bed until I finish this, and it worked out. Hopefully, at least. And then now I can just completely grind on something else that I'm trying to do. If he had a strength, this would be alright. I'm just glad it's not really bumping into anything on the way. Nice. We did it. Something else? Yeah! Projects and whatnot. That's quite a lot, right? How much is that? It's 24. It's like 30 something thousand. Yeah, 32,000. Projects? Yeah, projects. Thank you for that gigantified thing. Appreciate it. Projects. Yeah, projects. We'll call it that. And don't worry, if I need help with stuff, I know that you guys are there. Okay, let's get our staminers. We need a health for sure. Yep. Is there any more staminers? There's a strength. Yes. Is there anything else? Nope, we don't have like a recharge drone or anything. 12k for an extra jump. I don't know if I want that. Her range is pretty good though. Maybe another one. For whenever I grab things. We got 5k. Nope. Why do they even offer you this map player count? 5k, 5k. Oh yeah, let's buy a medium health pack, sure. There it is. Can you believe the UK calls it Hoover? That's insane. Why don't they just call it the Big Suck? Might as well keep it on me, right? Like the dam? Yeah, like the dam. Them Brits, they call it Hoovering over there. You know what they call the toilets too? They call them wet closets. That's crazy. Welcome, new students. Yippee! I mean, even in the Philippines, we call it, no, we call it RC, don't we? God, I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it's something. Oh, it's, CR. We call it CR in Phils. It's called it's short for comfort room. Cause, yeah. That's where we go for comfort, the bathroom. A vase. What do you call this? A ghoul. A ghost. What about this? A cemetery. A graveyard. I fucking love that video so much. Water closet makes sense. It's like a closet with plumbing. It is, yeah. It sure is. So then what do you think about, comfort room? Like we call it in the Phils. Oh, fuck! Ryan's one breaky. My bad. Cube. Can you be quiet, please? I'm trying to talk to people. Oh my god. Oh my god, this thing's heavy. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. Oh my god, okay, I'm gonna need to bring it this way. It seems. Come on. Come on. Damn all night. Fucking hell. Can't wait till I get my second strength upgrade. Yeah, the cube is going to suck until you're strength 3, I bet, yeah. Comfort room also makes sense. It's kind of like restroom. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cubert, get in there. Oh my god. You didn't need to go like that far. Jesus. Ugh. Get in here. Get in here. Can I push it? I can. I should have just done this. I should have just done that. I'm a silly bugger. Well, at least I know. At least I know. Restroom sounds so silly. Well, yeah, I go in there for a rest. I love going in there for rest breaks when I used to work. It was awesome. There are a few rooms I fight for my life in more than that room. That's true. I had one of those the other day, like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Oh my god, man. I had a real reason to cry when I was on the toilet. I was fighting for my life. It was the kind of fucking poop that you gotta get naked for, man. Or when you take your pants off like all the way. That's like stage 1. When you like completely removed like your under, like anything below the torso, like your pants or your shorts. Feel your pain been there? Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people have. Oh, there's nothing I missed over there. It was a ring. If that onion ringing, you picking up? Hell yeah, I am. I love onion rings. I hate the like really soggy ones though. Like, there's been times where I've ordered onion rings and it's just soggy, and it's just like way more onion than breading, and it's just like, oh god, this isn't enjoyable at all. Actually, like shirt off is the first stage. Nah. That's my like last stage. Cause like if I need to get like fully naked for a poop, that's what I remove first. My shirt. Last, sorry. I remove my shirt last. Soggy onion rings are a crime. They are. They really are. Goblin. We have a fucking gaze at, mate, eh? What are you gazing at? Ready. Oh, yeah. This isn't even my final form, I say, taking off my socks for doo-doo. I feel like that's the like, if I am wearing socks, that's like one of the first things I'll take off. You know, apart from like pulling down my pants and the underwear, of course. But that's like the first thing to go if I'm wearing socks. Hear me out. Shirt off is 1, pants off is 2, and shirt and pants is like a 5. I guess, but like I said, for me, like I will fully remove my pants before I take off my shirt, kind of deal. If I'm struggling on the pooper. Really, for me, socks come off after the pants. What the fuck? Really? It's a bit, right? This is a bit, yeah. Like every other thing. It's a bit, right? Unlimited? Yeah, right? You're right. I will also state I get sweaty fast, so I whip a shirt off all the time. Ah, okay. That's fair. My jeans allow me to not really sweat too much. Or it takes a bit for me to start sweating. So yeah. It's like when we're in the fills, when it's like humid and hot, or just, you know, we're walking around in the heat a lot. They'll look over and I'm just like, yeah, I'm all good. And they're just drenched. Like the rest of my family's like just drenched in sweat. I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. Yeah. We climb up like hundreds of flight of stairs to get to like this statue, and they're like, what the fuck? You at most have like perspiration coming off your forehead, and I'm just like, yeah. Yeah. Do you really think everything I do is a bit? Not everything, but like a lot of the things I'm like, oh, Unlimited is just saying that as a bit because it's funny, you know? An example of it being like things like you eating raw ass potatoes and things making your mouth itch. Those are my two that I'm like, yeah, that's just an elaborate bit that they're going for, right? Kind of deal, you know. That's about how I feel about it. Oh, wow, could socks off is my default state. Yeah, same, exactly. The most when I wear socks in the house is when it's winter. And that's just at most that's like when I've come out from being outside, and I just leave them on because it's just warmer that way. But I don't like intentionally like look for socks to put on most of the time, unless it's like freezing, like really cold. No, I actually sometimes don't cock. Wow, what a Freudian slip, Nebula. Cooking potatoes, also a lot of food really does make my mouth itch. Oh, okay, fair enough. You freak. You fucking freak. There's an ad starting in about a minute. So, I will hide, I suppose, and just pray that we don't bump into... Oh, it's Ronan's cock. Speaking of cock. What's it called? Hopefully I don't get jumped by gnomes while I'm gone. But if it's the kind of game that I can't really pause, I might play a little bit, you know? During ads. What time is it? 1:28. Okay. The next ad break is when I take my meds. Alrighty. Damn, I'm gonna have to drag this vase all the way back. Oops, speaking of vase. Freak? I can't control what makes my mouth itch. No, it's cooking the potatoes. You're not a freak for eating stuff that makes your mouth itch. It's like me like consuming lactose products when I'm lactose intolerant, you know? I get it. I get it. Okay. I will BRB because I need to go Pisaga girl. Hopefully I don't get jumped by gnomes, but here you go. You'll hear it if I get jumped. Oh, oopsies. That's not what it is. The art. Here. Go like that. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Well, again, since I can't really pause anyway, right? I might as well keep on playing. Well, the room over there is, you know, it's close by to the next extraction, right? So I should probably just save it for that thing. The vase. Oh fuck, it's the red husband. Oh shit. Oh god. I have Ronan's cock and that's why it came. They've announced an expansion for Still Wakes the Deep? Really? It didn't need one. Unless it like takes place like I don't know, somewhere else? I feel like that game wrapped up really nicely. As it is. Like I can see it taking place in the same universe, but like if it's an expansion on the first, like the game itself, I feel like that kind of ruins it a bit. But we'll see, I guess. It was an interesting game. I quite liked it. It, it did get pretty boring sometimes, I won't lie. But I quite liked it. It had really good ideas and themes, and I really liked how they played with you not really seeing the monster in a few parts, and I think that's really that is really cool. Siren's Rest releases June 18th. Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah. The first ever time you ever quote unquote run into the monster, one of the monsters anyway, it obscured it a lot, and you could just hear it running around you, and it was really, really unsettling, and I like that part. There's also a part in the quiet, like in the daytime outside, they obscure the monster with fog. Like you can get a good glimpse of it if you're looking for it, but if you play it with your eyes to the ground and just watching it zip by really quickly, I think that's also really good. Especially takes place 10 years later and you're a diver explorer. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. That's gonna be scarier for me. Because there were water sections in it, for sure. But, they weren't very long, and they weren't quite, you know, what you'd expect from water sections. Sorry, I'm just plugging in my phone because it is running out of battery. Oh god, that's gonna... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Interesting. Well, I'm pretty interested in how that goes, because it had really good body horror, and I wonder what they're gonna kind of do. But the thing is, I don't know how much you and Arya love water sections. I feel like it's so crippling for Arya though, right? Like, because she already doesn't really do too well with horror by herself. I assume it's gonna be like quite difficult for her to play, if that's the case. But I think one of the best parts of that game, however, was they never explained what the fuck was happening. Like the thing making everybody monsters, or whatever it was, like, you know, trying to become or assimilate as like humans, or like it was just trying to learn how everything worked. That was never explained. And I think a good part of horror is that you don't explain, or like you let people figure out what's happening, and you just keep it like up to interpretation. Even I think those are like a really, really good strong points of horror writing. And the fact that the game didn't go into depth as to why everything was happening, and it was just this eldritch monstrosity that was like warping everything, I thought that was pretty cool. So if the second game explains that stuff, I'm gonna be a bit like, you know? But I'm willing to give it a go, and that's still exciting news for me to hear. I'm just saying it like preemptively, you know? That's some of my favorite parts of stuff when it comes to horror games, or horror in general. I like it when things are just, they exist, and you don't necessarily know why. Because once you see, or once things are explained, it's a lot less scary. Which makes sense, you know? I feel like horror is about like the only thing I can really say I'm versed enough in to talk about. Maybe a little bit of 14 too, but when it comes to just things I'm, I guess, passionate about. But even then, I just feel like I'm not as into it as a lot of other folks are. Oh, hi, red husband. Can you like not go towards where the card is, please? Can you go into the other room? Thank you. Appreciate it. It should be illegal to call cosmetic items DLC. Yeah. Looking at you, Monster Hunter. I fucking, oh my god. I hate you, Capcom. Suck my nuts. Monster Hunter, fucking fantastic game. Everything else about it though, fuck you. What the fuck? Okay, I guess I'm just gonna leave like this. I mean, I don't know, it wasn't just Oh my god. I know it wasn't just Capcom originally. And all. Oh, don't. Oh. Jesus. Oh god. I'm just gonna hide in here. This new set of horse armors with the Oblivion remake. Oh god. I'm so glad I had the fucking the health upgrade. Jesus. Can you get off my face, please? Oh shit. No way. Is it coming in here? Fuck you. I think that's more a meme than anything else. I see. I hate this thing, man. I hate you. You know that? I despise you and all that you live for. You meaty, meaty boy. I don't know what Ronin says in you. Like, it's technically a selling point, and they know actual fans will get the bit. Really? Let me close the doors. I'm graduating from this house, from this area. I'm not actually graduating. Minis. Okay. Alrighty. What have we got? What have we got? Running sees what that neck doing his mighty suck. Fair enough. I ain't want to judge. Let's get another health upgrade, please. A strength, thank you. Any more, staminers? Yes, there is. Oh, double staminers for 3K. Oh, shit. I love it. Can I get the double jump? Is it possible? Extra jump upgrade. Wait, can you stack these? Is that possible? Can you have multiple jumps? Never tried? Yeah, well, I can try. I can give it a go. A grenade. 2 more K. Don't think we can really buy anything with that. Right? Yeah, I don't think anything ever is less than 3K. Unless these? Yeah. Yeah, I think 3K is like the minimum for something. For science, yeah, I will. I will. I also want to try the melee weapons as well. I feel like they're probably a bit better to try with in multiplayer, but I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how far into our run I am by the time I have enough to like afford a melee weapon. Oh shit, I didn't cheat. Oh my god. If anything, it might be hard to cheat in this mode, actually. There you go. Hi, Kinko. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I hope you had a good rest. I hope you had a good sleeps. Ugh. I hope you've had a good day so far. Whichever. Oh, Lollipop Chaser's on sale. Might have to pick that one up. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I've seen that one. I remember seeing that as a kid on the PS2 question mark, and like I just knew from the get-go, like, yeah, I'm not. This isn't something I can ask my parents for. I can't. Nope. That's not gonna happen. Oh, my Jack-Off Station. I love it here. It's my favorite map. All right, always left. Left first, always. You're not even just first. Left. Just always left. That one achievement for trying to look up her skirt. I thought that was, near. Nothing in here, sadly. Oh, never mind. I just had to turn around. And a man. I drank a milkshake today, and my stomach has been somewhat yelling at me, but I haven't felt the need to go. And I thought when I was gonna like go Pasaga Girl that I'd possibly go, but I didn't feel like it when I was going Pasaga Girl, so I didn't. But I feel like if I'm like, all right, Birdback, go to the toilet. You guys know, right? You know, if somebody pops in here and it's like 15 minutes later, and they're like, "Where's Nebula?" You can tell them I'm on the pooper. HDD's nuts. Hell yeah. Oh, that's this is different. Yeah, we get it. Yep. You better. Look, if I land this is gonna be impressive. You know that, right? Well, I tried. I know it lost value, but I tried. I need to find someone to play ODST with. That's Halo, right? I think. I hope you can. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. This looks like a jetpack, too. Actually, the nozzle is kind of sticking out. I'll probably... I'm gonna not do that, actually. I'm just gonna slot it here. ODST, aka Firefly side mission. When I think of Firefly, I just think of, Last of Us. It's got 3 VAs from the show Firefly. Oh, I see. I feel like we talked about this before, like Firefly being a show, but I completely forget it. Because I feel like it's a topic that's come on conversation on the channel at least once or twice. But again, I don't watch it. And if it aired on TV here, that's probably how I saw it. I just broke my heart. I'm sorry. I'm gonna break your heart a bunch. I'm just telling you right now. I don't know shit. Like, I probably know less than Ronan when it comes to shows and movies. When it comes to games, I probably know it more. I not necessarily have played it, but I'll be like, oh yeah, I know that one. But when it comes to shows and music, oh, music too, sorry. Shows, music, and movies, no. You just should from the get-go never expect me to know it, or else I'm gonna, yeah, just assume I don't know it. It's safer that way. Like, one thing I will always say is that I do know songs, especially ones from like the 80s and the 90s. If you play it for me, I won't be able to tell you their names, but if you play it for me, I'm like, oh yeah, I know that one. That's about it. And just songs in general. Like, even when I was in my K-pop phase, right? I I couldn't for the life of you tell you what things were called, title-wise. I mean, I guess that from you not ringing. Yeah, exactly. No, when it comes to like actors as well, or celebrities, I don't know. Unless they're like ingrained into my brain because of memes on the internet. Again, very likely I won't know them. Like, you know, I'm gonna know Keanu Reeves. I'm gonna know Danny DeVito. I'm gonna know, who else is like memed on? Like a lot on the internet. Those are the two I can just name off the top of my head right now. Life of me, I cannot remember. For what? Well, I mean, that's just me in general. For the life of me, I just cannot remember. My memory is so ass. In general. Ryan Reynolds? Yes. Okay, I know Ryan Reynolds. Oh, like, a lot of the Marvel cast, I'll probably know. Just because you know, the whole Marvel boom was like a big thing. Which is Endgame and whatnot. Like Mr. Wolverine, I know him. What's his name again? Fuck. Hugh Jackman? Yeah. Huge act man. He act a lot. He's also Aussie, you know, so. Yeah, like Chris Hemsworth. Chris Hemsworth is Captain America, right? Who's Thor again? Actually, everyone knows Danny DeVito. I don't think everybody knows, but I only know Danny DeVito because of the memes. Honestly, I don't think I've watched anything that he's in. Like, if he voice acted for something that I might have watched, yeah. No, Chris Evans is Thor. Oh, Chris Evans, right? That's the one. Yeah. I know them. I know Chris Pratt. That's the other Chris. Yeah, I know him as well. He's memed on a lot. Just everybody who just fucking watches movies is just fuming. It's like, of course you just know the fucking Marvel people. Just like, yeah, because like I watch a lot of those movies, and they're famous on the internet as well. And Chris Pratt with Star-Lord. Yeah. Chris Pratt. He's also Mario from the Mario movie, the animated Mario movie. The 3D one, not the 2D one. Oh, Bummerman, please don't go out there. Who else do I know off the top of my head? I know Emilia Clarke because I used to think like she was really pretty. I still think she is really pretty. Who's the lady that's in not Catching Fire? What's the whole thing called? Hunger Games? What was her name again? I know her. God, I say that, but I don't know her name. But I know she's memed on a lot because she's in like everything. So you know Space Jesus himself, Ewan McGregor? Not by name. If you show me a photo of him, maybe. Yeah, not by name. I don't know that one. Space Jesus? Yeah, no clue. Oh, hey, baby. Hey, baby. I couldn't remember her damn name the moment you started asking. Right? Oh. I hate you. And stop. What am I supposed to do? Okay. Jesus. Jennifer Lawrence? Is that her name? I think that's what it is. Jennifer Lawrence? Oh, fuck off, you stupid call baby bitch. Yeah, okay. The G virus. Oh my god. Also known as the Piss Tower. Wow, that monkey's got a mega piss. What is that? What was that? There was something in here. Oh, it's the Scissor Sister. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, you stop it. I want nothing to do with you, baby. I don't like you. I don't like the cut of your jib. Oh shit, there she is. The Mario movie was mostly well done, but goddamn Mario and Donkey Kong. Ugh. Donkey Kong was Seth Rogen, right? Ewan McGregor's brother is in the Royal Air Force, and his call sign is OB2. I don't know that one. I'm guessing he's meant to be Obi-Wan Kenobi. I guess from that alone. I guess. Yeah. And his uncle was the actor who played Wedge in the OG Star Wars movies. I see. Oh! Don't! Oh my god, you bitch! Okay. That actually kind of got me, I'm not gonna lie. Hate you. Hate you. Need to watch more Star Wars? I'm sorry. I'll never watch Star Wars. Like, the most Star Wars I know is the first, like, reboot movie that they came out with in, like, the early 2000, like, in 2016? No one needs to watch more Star Wars. Yeah, I'm not a fan. And I know I won't be a fan, which is why I don't watch it. Just the original trilogy? Not even that. I don't think I'd be into that either. Nothing new. I know. It does not appeal to me at all. Disagree, Mando is worth watching. That one sounds fun. Mandalorian. I watched, I quite liked the Clone Wars animation, actually. You know what? That's about something that I quite enjoyed watching. That was Star Wars. I liked Clone Wars. I couldn't tell you shit about what happens in that series because I kind of watched it like whenever it came on TV and I missed episodes, but I liked that. Prequels in the 2003 animation are peak. The G virus again. This turns you into a real G. Oh shit, she's out there, isn't she? Fuck you, bitch. Yeah, you don't see shit. The CG one or the animated one? I think both. I think I've seen both. What are you looking at? You skank? Oh god. What are you trying to tell me, huh? Your makeup sucks. You know that? It sucks. You should learn how to do it. Wow, she really didn't like that. Don't fear the Reaper. Oh hey, there's a Passacone in here. Oh shit. Because 2003 animated Clone Wars is so good. I see. Hold on. Let me quickly look it up. Look it up to see the difference. Because I'm pretty sure I watched more of the CG one. Let's see. Clone Wars 2003. I think I might have. No. I didn't watch this actually. Yeah, I didn't. Nope. This doesn't ring any kind of bells. I think I've just seen clips of it recently on Twitter because people started talking about it again. And which is why that it sounded familiar. Oh, fuck off. Anyway. my god. I'm not actually like this in multiplayer, I promise. Just since I'm so brazenly solo that I'm like this. You can ask the rest. I don't break stuff on purpose. Or be, you know, um, clumsy with stuff, I guess. We find V-clip. The clip is in memes. V-clip. Alright, I'll give it a look during maybe the ad break or something, if you remind me. Because knowing myself, I'm gonna forget once I go out to get my meds. It's a Gendy show, so you know it's good. I'm not sure what that means. I hope you guys can't hear my stomach noises on mic. I'd be really embarrassed if you guys could hear them. But it's just my stomach yelling at me because I drank a milkshake earlier. Man. You know, let's the rest of us break things, yeah. Very careful. We totally can. No, we can't. You're fine. I can't tell if you're joking or not. And I'd cry if you guys could hear my stomach noises. I'd be so sad. Gendy Tartakovsky made Dexter's Lab, Samurai Jack, and a few other things. Ah, I see. Again, those were Cartoon Network shows. They were around when I was, you know, watching cartoons and all, but I could not consume those. Could not have consumed those with how I only watched cable TV. I'm joking. Okay, I hope so. Because I looked over when a stomach noise happened and it was kind of quiet, and I saw the microphone go up, and I was like, oh. RR. Tummy noises, but no! Hi, Rosie. Hello. Welcome in. I hope your workday, question mark, is going well. Hello. Big fan. It's the Rosie Tales. In my chat, I can't believe it. Hold on. Hold on, give me a second. I gotta get dressed. I gotta like put on my formal outfit and everything. Hold on. There's a celebrity in my chat. Give me a second. All right, I'm back. I've got my suit and tie on. I'm ready to host somebody like Rosie. Oh my god. Welcome in. I stole that bit from Deer, by the way. I'm not gonna take credit over that, just in case Deer is also watching. And he's just like, what the fuck? That's my bit. Fancy. Yeah. Hi, Rosie. Hello. I'm shy now. Especially since tummy noises ASMR. What the fuck? No. That's crazy. Hold on, let me double check that there wasn't something else that I missed. Oh, apparently Gendy I'm gonna call him Tarda. I also just heard the Hotel Transylvania movies. I watched the first one of that. It was fun. I haven't watched any more. I wasn't super. Fuck! I forgot about this thing. That's okay. We can head it in at the next one. Promise we couldn't hear them. Okay, I hope so. I would be so embarrassed. Oh my god, baby. I can't wait till we play with Rosie. Big fan. Hi! Well, oh my god. Hello, Turn-Based Dave. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome. Hold on. Let me get into a safe area real quick. Hi, hello, hello, welcome, turn-based Dave, welcome. But yeah, Genji is a cracked animator, especially action series. I see. I have seen some bits of like Samurai Jack and see, this is why I want to get into a good position. No safe, only death. No. I want to get far in this run. I want to play too, but I've never played before. It's okay. We'll chaotically show you the ropes, I suppose. Save friends, hi Raiders. Hello, welcome in. Hello, if you've never seen me before, I am Nebula or Nitsu. You can call me either. I'm a variety YouTuber that likes space. And today I have been playing some horror games, minus Dead as Disco, the demo for that. If you need to raid and run to any of the raiders as well, please feel free to do so. No worries, especially since it's getting late over there for you, Dave, and me. But I hope Hollow Knight went well. Did you manage to finish the game? I think when I lurked a bit, it did seem like you were maybe near an ending, possibly. So please do regale me of anything if you're willing to do so. Welcome in, turn-based. Welcome in, gas. And welcome in. Hello. 100%. Yeah, all done. A lot of endgame stuff, but can we fuck doing that now? Yeah, there's a lot of endgame stuff to get like all the rest of the endings. But I hope you enjoyed the game. I hope it was all good and fun for you, because I quite liked Hollow Knight when I played it too. And just in time for possibly finally Silk Song. That'll be fun to go through eventually as well on my end. So in the next game, yeah. Play these soon, yeah. I know. And this coming like weekend, even maybe, or like the week after, yeah. Or the one after that, because I think Rainies is not free for 2 more weekends. But yeah, I'm also just down to play even just duo if you wanted, and or like as 3 or 4 people. It's all good. Yeah, it's good. I cannot believe So Sung is real. I know, right? I was the kind of person that was like, you know, really like, I need Silk Song now, because I quite liked what's it called, Hollow Knight, but I wasn't like frothing at the mouth at how, you know, great it was. It was a great game, don't get me wrong. I would give it probably a pretty high rating. But I felt bad for all the Silk Song people nonetheless, because Turnip, for example, was really excited for it, and it was just years and years of nothing. You know, people who are rabid about it. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed your time, Dave, with Hollow Knight. If you need to get some rest as well, please feel free to do so. But if you guys stick around for a bit, I'm going to be playing some more solo R.E.P.O. I've never played R.E.P.O solo before, and I wanted to give it a go. So we've been doing that for the rest of the night. We played Finding Frankie earlier, which was kind of like a parkour thriller horror game kind of deal, and it was neat. It was fun. A bit jank at times, but it was a neat idea, and they didn't drag it on for too long. And I quite like horror games. Every Friday, I do my best to play a horror game. Someone mentioned BG3? I don't think so. And I caught some of the hype by proxy. Fair. That makes sense. I swear there was something I missed that was like big in one of these rooms or something. But it wouldn't be marked on my map if I had it though, right? But BG3 was also a fantastic game for me. I've played through that twice. Once by myself and another one with a friend. I think it's super fun. It was jam-packed with stuff. But at the very beginning, like I've heard they've added like way more to the endings and epilogues? Prologue? I always get those two mixed up. But the one that happens after, I guess. And I kind of did like 2 runs of the game back to back pretty early on into the full release. And yeah, so I want to go through it again. But every time I think about going through Baldur's Gate 3, I think of the Shadowlands. I think of Act 2, and I'm like, nope, I don't want to play. Act 1 and Act 3 I quite enjoy. But oh my god, do I not like Act 2 at all. There's not much in that act of the game that I enjoy. I feel like it's after the end. I feel like it's pre-story. Okay, that makes sense. Hopefully you won't remember. Ribbing for Dave. I see. I see. I think you weren't too big a fan of it, right? Dave, if I remember correctly? Yeah, I mean, we can. I need to get to the workshop and start making things. I see. I am so tired. I am so tired of Act 1. That's also fair. But I think it has like a lot of different things you can do in it that aren't exactly the same thing. But oh my god, I just hate everything in the second act as well as the mechanic of it. But I'm stuck at the last light in the fight. That's fair. Act 2 is fine. Like, it's okay, but I hate it. I hate the mechanic of having to have light on you all the time. It's so stinky. Beautiful game. Yeah, it's crafted full of love. And there's a lot in it, and you gotta be like, oh my god, they don't give a shit about like putting microtransactions or DLC and whatnot. And it's still reasonably priced too. It's not like AAA 90 buckaroos, you know? Do you not know how to get around that? I do, I know. I just don't like it. It's boring. Oh my god. Fuck off. Don't see me. And I hate it. I hate it. I hate Act 2 so much. Oh my god. Stop it. Leave me alone. Secrets. Yeah. Yeah. Don't worry, you said you were stuck at you were at the last light in fight, so I won't say anything. I hate it. I hate it. Worst monster? It sucks. That and the animal are like really annoying. But the fact that it can like chain grab you is also very, very, very annoying. Oh hey, a feather drone. Oh, there's also a melee weapon. How much is it? Oh. Fucking hell. Oh, I completely forgot I had the 2 jump. I'm gonna buy another jump. Maybe I can jump thrice. Thrice. Oh, I love me some stamina. Do I really need another stamina though? But they're only 5k. I don't really need do I need the feather drone? It would make a few things easier. Especially if we get like high value, big stuff that I just can't drag. Yeah, whatever. That jerk triple hits you and cannot do anything. Yep. I know I know that it's only like just 10 health and all, but still, man. Okay, well, we can't get up there. Sadly. I'm a huge fan of the Drizzt series and the War of the Spider Queen series. I effing love the bad guys in the Shadowlands. Oh, okay, this is probably or stuff that I don't know when it comes to D&D. Maybe. Do we have a cart around? Oh, yeah, we do. Mayhaps I can get in with this. Mayhaps. My main is a Celadrin Drow Pally. I see. Oh, hell yeah. I'm a smart cookie. I am. Nothing anyway. No rewards. I wonder if it's just not possible to get anything from up there in solo anyway. Yeah. I'm glad you're enjoying the game, Boxy. Are you playing on like a harder difficulty, or is it just you've recently started and it's just difficult for you to get past that bit? Oh, I can still do it. It's possible. Easy peasy. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yep, you get another jump for free, essentially. It stacks. The jumps do stack. I don't know why we'd want to give it to people in multiplayer. More than one, possibly, but we know now. Loving it, and yeah, just old and tired. That's fair. That's fair. It's a pretty difficult one, especially if you want to like do something in it specifically. It's difficult because it's just like, oh well, there's my RNG. It's all fucked. But I'm glad you're having fun. I heard it clink. Is that like a vase or something behind this? Yes. There is. Uh-oh. We're at 3 extraction points now. Okay. Alrighty. Aren't you buddying my 1 hunter mode during the last fight? Oh, that's fucked. Oh, man. At the very end, too? Ugh. I'm so sorry. That must have been, like, actual pain. To see if I just tried it a few times and haven't got back to it yet. That's fair. I hope the next time you attempt it, it goes by smoothly. And the way you want it to. Or it goes by fun. Not necessarily smoothly, but it's still fun, you know? Because that's also the charm of D&D, right? Things not going the way you think they're gonna go. But yeah, I'm very, very new and not really versed in D&D. I'm a 5e baby. I only started the hobby back in like 2016, 17, I think. Yeah. I just jumped right into DMing for my friends because nobody else wanted to DM, and I was like, okay, sure. And then somebody that didn't really know what they were doing, I think I did okay, especially for new folks. If you'd already played before, it probably wasn't very fun. But none of my friends had played before, so yeah. Tried honor mode in Tactician a couple times, so hard. Yeah, the second run through I had of the game, I ran through it in Tactician with a friend, and that was really fun. But I'm too scared to do honor mode. I'm terrified of that. The very end. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Which is why it's like, oh. I'm playing D&D since AD&D and the 2nd edition. Huh. Sore old emote right now. Do it. Been saying this since 2nd edition back in the 80s. June was always the DM. Forever DM. I really want to play sometime again. It's been so long. I've gotten so many dice in between like the last session I played, probably back in like 2019, 2020, I think was the last time I ever played. No, 2019 actually. I think was the last time I ever played. Oh no, not the cube. Beat all the old bangs, Icewind Dale, Neverwinter, Planescape, all of them. Ooh. Man, I want to get back into D&D again one time, especially with, I feel like because of streaming and in general, just life. I think I would be much better at improv. Whoopsies. The Neverwinter 2 remake is so tempting. The game? I've seen Neverwinter as like on Steam. I think anyway. But yeah. I think the only like CRPG I've played apart from Baldur's Gate 3 was another one by Larian Studios. Which was Divinity Original Sin 2, and I quite liked that a lot. So I was pretty excited whenever they announced the fact that they were gonna do BG3. It was cool. You've been looking for a good group. It's fair. I haven't really been looking, but I'd love to again someday. Box collection. I need to get back. 2. Yeah, there's an Upgrading Neverwinter Nights 2 remake coming out soon. Ooh. Oh shit! Oh shit! I hope that's fun for you guys if you do intend to play it. I don't know jack shit about it, but I just want people to have fun. Oh my god, I don't think I've ever seen this room before. What's up here? In her BG3 and as a BG1 and 2 fan, I couldn't believe it. Yeah. Oh wow, that's pretty high up. Is there a way I can... Yeah, I doubt there's anything on it, right? Yeah. Nothing. I wonder, can I save myself from fall damage if I jump? I'm guessing I can. Yeah, it seems to like jetpack me, thankfully. The first Dragon Age is a great game too. Let me see. I tried to play Dragon Age Inquisition, I think it was. And I couldn't get into it. But I think that's just me like not liking high fantasy to begin with. A page. Awesome. Awesome possum. BG 1 and 2 was Fallout 1 and 2 era. Same people too. Yeah, that makes sense. Thought it was just as dead. Well, there you go. It was in the hands of a very good studio as well. Larian is, at least from what I've played, are cool. Maybe I can chuck the phase in here, but nah, I'm good. I can just bring it. It's just kind of an odd duck. It has a lot more lore than Age 1 and 2, but also not all the lore, so it's kind of odd. And again, it was something that I was just gonna play for gameplay, right? Anyway, because I don't know, like to be pretty invested in a story, like you have to capture me pretty early on. But yeah, I just couldn't get into the gameplay and the setting, which makes sense because I'm not a big fan of that kind of stuff. And when it came to Baldur's Gate, I didn't even really quite like the main story. I liked the character pieces the most, which is, you know, to be expected because you're going to be traveling around with a lot of different characters. And I know it's high fantasy as well, but you know, if you make it fun, I'm going to play it. Kind of deal. I'll give it a go if I think it'll be fun. Now, Dragon Age 2 has almost no lore from Dragon Age 1, and I think that worked fair. What is the most recent Dragon Age game that came out that like people aren't quite happy with? I saw some like clips from that, and I was just like, oh my god. As someone who is non-binary, what the fuck are you doing? Please. I love non-binary rep, but not like this, please. Veilguard, yeah, that's the one. That's the one. There you go. Things. Okay. Yeah. Hey. Snap that in there. What is that? A ring? Yes, please. This game is so chill, man. Man, not the boob. Oh well. Vilgard was fucked over by EA so hard. What isn't truly fucked over by EA in some way? What is that? What's the marshmallow? Oh, I have a fucking feather drone. What am I talking about? I love this guy. He saved me from the Scissor Sister one time, and I love him for it now. I respect it. Oh, he didn't like that very much. Where's my grenade? Can I reach that from up here? No, not quite. Like, what did he even do? I don't even know what to fucking say to that. Fucking hell. There's ads starting in about 5 minutes. You can go take care of yourself during those? Please do. Oh shit, I should have. Oh yeah, those are the ads where I take my my meds as well. Anyway, so this is the first run I'm doing for today. If you tuned in recently, I just started R.E.P.O for the day. I spent a little bit more time on Dead as Disco that I thought I would. So we're only just starting the R.E.P.O session. Anything before this, again, was just Dead as Disco, okay? I don't want to hear anything else. I just have to fucking open my big ass mouth nowadays, and then stuff just happens to me. In a different timeline, mind, but like, I've learned. I'm never gonna learn. To be a little bit more quiet, you know, sometimes. That fucking marshmallow guy. I talked about how I respected you. Again, I'm talking about a different timeline, Nabila, whose memories I got ported into my mind. But look what you've done. You've gotten me killed. I don't think there's anything else, right? It was it's because they bought two jumps as like testing, you know. That jump could have gone to like a little bit more money or something to kill things, you know. Hello, man. Hello, mother. Oh, fuck off with your know me business. I hate this. Good meeting, BRB. I hope. Okay. I hope your meeting goes better than my fucking run so far. Hello, Brucey616. Hello, hello. Welcome in. I hope you have been having a good day today. Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna poop my pants in rage. That's what I'm gonna do. And not because I drank a milkshake earlier. It's just pure rage. They got like rid of one of the most expensive things I had. How dare. How dare. That right there. How dare. Oh, what the hell? Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen something just on the floor before. Like that. Never mind. Just as I say. There's something on the floor right here. What the fuck? The universe is out to get me, and it makes for funny content, I suppose, but sure. Anyway, now that I'm done with my outburst... Ocarina. Is that an ocarina? No, it's a stopwatch timepiece. Sorry. Yike. I got it. Okay. Is she gone? She is. Okay, good. That was... Oh, God. Hello, mother. Hold on. Let's put that here. Alright, the ad's starting in about a minute. Hopefully you guys don't hear gnomes breaking my shit in a bit. But I'm gonna quickly take meds and then I'll be back to keep playing. I'm gonna be playing through the ad since it doesn't pause, by the way, and we know that there's gnomes in this area. So forgive me if I do play a little bit during the ad break. You know what? Yeah, I mean, we should just hide in here for the minute before. You know what? I should just go now. I will be right back. Is the silence a me thing? Oh shit. Nope, it's not. Fuck. Anyway. So welcome to R.E.P.O. Again, it's my first run of the day. We played Dead as Disco a little bit longer. But thank you, Unlimited. Oh god. I noticed just as your chat popped up as well. I was like, oh, I was half expecting gnomes to have blown up my shit by the time I got back. And then I was like, oh wow, cool. They have the integrity to attack me when I'm back. And then they kind of just hit a lot of things in the cart, and I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna restart the run. I'm in ads. You're not in ads anymore. You shouldn't be anyway. I hope. But thanks for sticking around during the ads. I appreciate it. Okay. Let's pop this open. Hello. Oh, a diamond. A DK. I hope his vacay as well goes pretty well. Eh. Oh wow. Deja vu. Feel like I've been in this place before. Running through the streets. Eh. Orb. I wonder what I'm dealing with in this run. Uranium fever's got me feeling down. Uranium fever got me going round. I love using that accent, genuinely. It's so nice sounding. I'm not sure if it's appellation, if it's protection, but I like using it. It's like the Aussie voice, you know? If I'm pulling that out, then like, you know, I think I'm like semi decent at it. Southern accent, now it's not nice sounding. Yeah, I like doing it. It sound good. Like I can get why it's like quote unquote memeable, but you know, I like it despite that. I don't just like it because it sounds funny. Okay, I do like it because it sounds funny. But, you know, I don't like dislike it or think it's stupid. Because I think it has like negative, like, I don't know, Rennie's was saying that like, you know, usually people associate it with like something negative, right? But I don't do that. I don't do it. I like it. You get in there. Oh my goodness. Stop. I don't like it. How did it open these doors? Like there must be something else walking around, right? Oh, not walking around, floating around. Oh boy, that ain't a good first thing to bump into. I'm telling you. Hey. Oh, okay. Thank God. I thought I was gonna break it, man. I was gonna be pissed. I was gonna be pissed off. Oh my God, you stupid baby. You stupid baby bastard. See, everybody was like, Neb's cracked at R.E.P.O. Brittany's is the one with like, oh my God. Brittany's is the one with like a solo save at like level 9, right? I can't even get past level 3. Like, Brittany's is able to get through all the bullshit that like the game throws at you, you know? Oh my God. Stop laughing. Bomberman. I'm just somebody who likes killing things for people, you know? When you put me in the situation by myself, I'm not very competent. It's easier with friends. Because you can afford to fuck up a little, you know? All right, let me do a little bit of scouting since I know the head's around, right? Head in here? No head. So no head. Anything in here? Like this room's empty, right? Yeah, there's nothing in the way of like the head being in here. Could you imagine if the head was in here though? The whole head of library of Ruin? No, I mean like Project Moon, the city, I suppose. Project Moon Mansion. Okay. All right, chuck that in. There's a bit down here too that we haven't quite looked at. Nope, nothing. I think all we've got really is just the cube now. And this, I suppose. All right. Let's start heading back. And then hopefully we can get the cube sorted too. But I'm real worried about the head. I'm real worried. The head's scary. Can't wait to die to it while escorting the cube. That's for sure. And again, like, you know, it's easier because if I had like just one other person with me, we could carry the cube back together, but nope, I gotta go it my own way. Ooh, I don't think this thing's moving. Can we push it? It's possible to push it. It is. At least I'll have my eyes in front of me too, right? Wow. Just as long as it doesn't go behind me, I guess. The head, that is. But hey, at least I know now in terms of like multiplayer, right? Like I can afford to experiment a little bit and do stuff like this. This is like 0 strength, so we're able to push it. $35K for the first go round. I think that's pretty good. What? Did something break? Oh, okay. Yeah, me too, buddy, me too. Okay, there you go. I think that's about as clean as it could be. Oh, hey, nice, 2 strengths. How much is you? 40K? Wait, why do I only have 11K? The fuck? Huh? What happened? That was way more than 11. What? What happened? That's stupid. Why do I have to keep doing this first run over and over again, man? Dumb. Dumb, dumb, dumb. We got so much money. We had 35K. And now it's just 11 only? I need so much upgrades at the beginning, man. Like, I need as much as I can. Alright, might as well put this in. Okay, anyway. I feel like I haven't been so, like, tilted on stream before. I'm not even really super tilted, but, like, this is, like, I am tilting a little bit, you know? Oh my god, of course we have the, like, the manor first, too, man. Manor! And plop this in. We plop this in, too. And the monkey, the funny monkey. The monkey? I hope those twins are doing okay. Oh, fucking shit. Not bad. The game didn't really like me talking about the funny brothers, the funny twins. Can I plop you into the cart, please? I guess not. Well, we're going home. Or just going to the extraction, the manual way, I suppose. There it is. 9K already. Hooey! Now ain't that a fortune? Oh, hello. Oh, a funny clown. But not actually so funny because I don't quite laugh at you. I don't think I ever really truly found clowns funny. Do people really do? Do you guys find clowns funny? I'm sure, like, I'm sure people do. I'm just, like, curious. If you find clowns funny, what about them makes them funny to you? You know? Let me get this. Having to deal with this insane bastard in the fucking manor of all places. Please don't break my shit, man. Please don't. I've rerun this how many times already? I'm eating some dried mango as well, by the way. Got them as a snack. Because of Pennywise / it, I have always been scared of clowns. That's fair. Honestly, very fair. Did you really have to fucking kick this? You absolute bastard. What the fuck? Are you under the ground? Why? I mean, that's good for me. But yeah, if you, that's a very fair reason to be scared of clowns. So one of my best homegrown D&D campaigns is Dark Carnival, ran by the Fae, with some super scary clowns. Oh hell yeah! I want to be part of a horror campaign at some point. I think those would be really good, especially if your DM can pull it off descriptions really well of like horrific things. If I was more into D&D, I'd really want to be a good DM. But when it comes to like balancing and whatnot, that's where I'd fall short. I think I can do like pretty good narratives and improv. But when it comes to like encounters, I think I always had a bit of trouble. But even then, you can kind of just fudge around the numbers depending on how you want it to play out, right? But I didn't really have much game sense as a DM in terms of balancing, because I was just thrust into the DM role, I suppose. And I quickly learned that just slapping monsters together that would suit the place isn't necessarily... What the fuck? Oh, it's just through the wall. Okay. Thankfully, that thing spawned outside of bounds. Out of bounds. So I don't really have to worry about it. The clown is an entirely new problem, though. I'm gonna have to definitely deal with. I think I can hear it stomping around behind me, actually. Yep, and I think you'd make a for a stellar DM. I think I did okay when I was DMing for folks, for sure. But I'd want to be good, like real good. Yeah. But if you asked me to run a campaign now, oh man, I would struggle. There's so much going on with that. To work so hard. I remember like so many nights I'd spend just working on the campaign that they were going to go through. Essentially the next day, or in the week or so. And I would wake up like 5-6 hours before the session. And I also picked people up, right? Because they all live relatively nearby, so I'd pick some of them up. So I'd have to be up even earlier to thingy for them, to also get them to the venue that we played at, which was my place most of the time anyway, or nearby. So don't go even earlier. It takes a ton of homework. It does. It really does. Your DMs work so goddamn hard. If you play, and if you're a DM, you know, because you really just want the best experience for your players, and you kind of gotta also talk to your players and see what they want. Does it say I'm a good DM? Where's the thing that's marked here? Oh, it's on the other side. What is it? Oh, this thing. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I want to be a player for once. I don't think, like, I have played as a player, but never more than one session. People were like, oh yeah, I'll try DMing. And then they try DMing and they're just like, oh my god. This shit is actually pretty hard. How do you do it? I'm like, yeah. They're like, all right, it's all yours now. But a friend of mine has been DMing for a while, I think now. I just haven't joined them at their table because they have players that I'm not quite fond of. They haven't asked me or anything like that, which is fine. So I'd love to be able to eventually meet folks or even join them at the table. Right, what am I doing? I should just leave. That's more like it. I'm saying, yeah. Yeah. Explicit mine. Anything cool in the way of weapons? Nope, not quite. Some stamina is good. And hopefully we can afford those 2 strengths and a health. 14K. Yeah, surely we'll be able to also get the health. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now we're cooking with gas. Gas. Yes. How much is the range? 6K? Ooh. Well, we can afford it. It's alright. Well, we're gonna go in with no, like, explodies or anything like that. We could have gone in with a mine, but I think the upgrade should hopefully carry us a little bit. We're pretty ahead on them, so might as well. There we go. I think we're pretty set on stamina, honestly. I think we should just grab speed at some point. Kind of balance it out a bit more. And we have 2 spots in this area. Left, always left. Anything in here? Bomberman. I said this before, but when it comes to Bomberman, I'm bad. I'm bad at it, real bad. Plate. How's it going? I'm real bad at like parsing info really quickly with those kind of games. Or like positioning, I guess. I'm not really good at positioning because I gotta think about the way the bombs move and then other bombs too. I'm not really good at picturing stuff in general already. So I feel like I'm at a pretty big disadvantage in games like that. For sure. And I mean, you guys have seen me struggle with some kind of puzzles. I need to take pictures, I need to write stuff down. So if I was in any kind of those survival horror kind of game situations in real life and they had puzzles like that, I'd be so bad at them because unless I had something to write down something or like my phone with me to take photos, I would not be able to really do them very well, especially under pressure too. Oopsies. Alright, let's go in there as well. Might as well go in here. What's in here? What's all this then? Nothing. There's fucking nothing in there. Puffins! I love puffins. They're so cute. I like birds. It's kind of hard to find a bird that I probably wouldn't like. I mean, it's probably pretty easy, but like, you know, birds in general I quite like as a species. I'm also just very surprised at myself that I can still yap quite a bunch while playing this game solo. But again, I think a game itself kind of helps carry me when it comes to yapping, because I don't know, I can just quickly bounce off stuff that I see inside, or be like, oh yeah, so my next plan of action is I'm gonna do this and that, and while I'm doing it, I'll repeat myself. You know, it's like, oh, there's a treasure here, I'm gonna grab this, and then I think the next thing I'm gonna do is do this. But yes. If anything, I think I'm a lot more quieter when it comes to like multiplayer R.E.P.O. When it comes to group settings in general, I'd say I'm pretty quiet. I'm much more of a listener than I am a talker. Which is why I'm surprised that I have taken streaming. Well, I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but it's why I've like been like, at streaming, because it's definitely something I kind of just jumped into without knowing if I was going to be good at it or not. I have trouble starting things, for sure. And streaming was one of them, but I'm glad that I started when I started. If I had started a few years earlier, I probably would not have been good. I probably would have given up a lot earlier. Like, possibly just given up in general, I'd say, because I haven't given up, and I don't plan to give up because I'm having a fun time. But more like, you know, my mental has been changed greatly over the last few years. And the me of 3 to 4 years ago would not have been able to handle everything that comes with streaming, I think. So I'm glad I started when I did, serendipitously as well, because I, you know, I feel like I wouldn't have met the people that I've met right now if I had started much earlier than I intended to. I think I found like a really sweet spot to start. And, you know, maybe things would have been completely different had I started a bit earlier. Maybe I would have, like, I don't know, met like other definitely amazing people too. But I think there's no point thinking about that. I suppose. But yeah, it's just been real neat. And one of these is the extraction room, for sure. Ooh, there is something around that can open doors by the looks of it. It seems, because this door I did not open for sure. No, it's kind of creepy. I like that. I feel like it like never happens in multiplayer, right? That you don't really run into doors. Like, it probably does, and we don't notice because we're just like, oh, somebody else has probably been in there. But with a bunch of you, you can kind of split up a lot easier, so to speak, right? And you're covering more room and distance. Okay, I'm just gonna fucking bring the thing in here at this point. Is there anything else this way? There are lockers. Yeah, what I'm trying to say is I don't think I would have made it this far. If I had been streaming a few years ago. That was very different, I'd say. I wasn't like omega different, but I was a lot more of a broken person, I guess. Back then. And that's okay. I was able to take the time to process and heal stuff. And I still definitely have stuff that I don't agree with being in my head as well nowadays as well. But I have evolved. I have gotten to the point where, you know, I can sit down with myself and be like, hey man, you shouldn't think like that, or you shouldn't be like that. I think it also just helps that I've just met really good people who have a good head on their shoulders as well. I am glad to have met the people I've met and have become friends with. Today. Yeah. Ooh. Alrighty. I think we're good. Oh, I love the way he just waddles around. Waddle. And he waddled away. Waddle. Nope, no. I'm gonna need you to go away, buddy. Nope, I need you to go away. I don't want anything to do with you. Shit. Don't go for the fucking things. Thank you. Uh-oh. This is bad. Oh, this is bad. Yeah, it can be discouraging sometimes, for sure, but overall I'm enjoying it. Wish I had more time. You have an especially polished stream and do a great job. Oh, thank you. Really appreciate it. Sorry I didn't read that earlier. I was kind of rambling. Fuck you. Oh man. I couldn't like let her hit the duck too, because then the duck would have just hurt me. Oh my god. This is hard. This is so hard. But I don't know. I wouldn't even really say that I'm super discouraged by anything. I haven't really had a negative experience, really, I guess. Which, you know, I guess means that I'm in a good enough mindset to keep streaming, you know? I wasn't expecting to sit here and blow up or like, be fortunate enough to have something good happen, I suppose. Pretty early on. People are at this for quite a while, and I feel like you can be at it quite a while if you're just really grinding to become something. I think it just really helps that I've gone in like, yep, I just want to play games and stream. This old fucking coot, whoever. Oh. Can you hear me? Like, you can't hear me, right? Mind me, but my goal is to blow up, and actually I don't know anybody. I don't know if I know what vine you're referencing, actually. But yeah. I don't know. Streaming's been fun. It's all there is, really. Put it in memes. Okay, look. I quite love memes. I quite love Vine, and I loved it from when it was around as well. Oh, fucking peeper, bitch. There we go. Oh, it's still active? What can he hear? Like, can he hear the me going crouched? Is that what he hears? This thing is like odd in single player. Oh, this is bad. This is a bad idea. Bad idea. Okay. But I'm glad you're also enjoying your journey, Boxy. I'm glad. I still really just think a lot of it is just also luck. Perseverance and luck. Consistency, maybe, as well. But I think a lot of it also is just luck. And like you can do things to definitely boost your, I don't know, like viewer count, your chances, I guess, of becoming like bigger. Like with doing shorts and whatnot, or posting on YouTube, or advertising yourself a lot more on social media. Which is fine. It's like gambling. you can treat it as gambling. You can do a few things to possibly get better chances, but at the end of the day as well, I think it's a lot of luck. Which is like fine. And I want to do things my own way too. I feel like if I say more on the topic, it'll just sound like I'm just like, oh, I don't want to be like, you know, I don't want to do that. Like people who do that are, you know, they're trying to do something. But like I genuinely don't think about it like that. I'm surprised I didn't break. I'm genuinely just like, it's not really something I'm interested in doing, you know. I quite like video editing, and I considered getting like shorts made because I like video editing and editing videos, but like I don't know, it just doesn't appeal to me. It doesn't like making shorts and like putting myself out there doesn't really appeal to me too much. Like I could do it, but the fact of the matter is that I don't want to, and that's like, you know, a good reason to not want to, because then I'd be forcing myself, which is also bad. Some luck, some skill, some community, etc. But the thing is, like, I think again that like to get a community, to get like there's definitely skill in it for sure, but to get like a community, you have to rely on other avenues. You have to rely on people clicking on your stream, especially if you don't really have that many viewers to begin with or at all, right? Like, at least when it comes to like unlimited, I think unlimited and P-Meet very early on were I was very lucky to have bumped into P-Meet through Liz's sphere, and unlimited just happened to click on my stream like one day and just stuck around, and I think that's still like lucky. And those two are like a big reason that I, including like Ronan as well, because I had met her before I got affiliate, but it was very early on. But still, like, I feel like I attribute a lot of luck to those two specifically to have gotten me affiliate as early as I did, question mark, I guess. I still think that's like a lot of luck. Like the fact that you can reach the amount of viewers, like the 3 concurrent viewer thingies. I think Lime and Rin Primrose have some of the best shorts because they're not all just gameplay stuff. Some are skits, bits, and behind the scenes stuff. Yeah. And like I said, I'm also like super. I was interested in doing stuff like that, but I'm just sat down myself and I'm just like, not really, actually. Maybe you're not super into it. But whenever I see stuff like that, I'm like pretty inspired. I was like, yeah, that's a really good idea. They've been doing it cool. Cause like I watched way before I actually streamed myself. I know who you're talking about, like Rin and Lime. For sure, I saw their shorts a bunch. I was like, huh, that's fun. I didn't know you could do that, like as a VTuber. You know, it's a good idea. Totally different skill set. Yeah. But I really do think at the end of the day, a lot of it is genuinely just luck. There's a lot of skill that can go into it, and again, there's way more ways to boost your chances, I guess. But a lot of it is luck. Oh, fuck you. Just trying to get into video production and making clips and stuff for other socials, it's definitely a lot of work. Oh, it's so much work. And like I'm in a position again, like where I'm fortunate enough to be streaming as much as I can. And I do think consistency as well has helped me quite a lot. Just sticking to it as much as I can has helped. Even like in my mental, really. And with folks especially, right? It's like, you know, people will come around this time usually because they know I'm streaming. But again, I wouldn't have met these people without, you know, bumping into other folks or raids or raiding into somebody. Like those are like quite easy ways to possibly hit the jackpot kind of deal, I suppose. Or find people that are also going through the journey with you. So I'm just doing that thing for a year, 5 years, etc. It helps you. Exactly. Like I don't even think technically, even if you're consistent, you're guaranteed, sadly. Like you can like be doing what you're doing for like maybe a year, 2 years, 3 years, and you might not be where you want to be. But that's fine as well. Oh my god. So you could hear me from all the way here. That's crazy. But I'm enjoying it for sure. It's a journey and I'm learning lots of new skills and stuff. Definitely an involving hobby. Yeah. But in itself is teaching you a bunch of things too. It's neat because you get more opportunities the longer you do a thing. Yeah. And you have, also just experience from doing stuff will get you there. But I think at the end of the day, it's really just up to you what you want, and if your mental on it is healthy, I guess. And even if it's not necessarily healthy, like, you know, that's also okay. I'm sure there's people out there that are just like, I say this in like a nice way, I suppose. I don't want to come off like I'm bashing anybody. Like, it's not that I necessarily think the grind set mindset is bad or anything, but like, I'm sure there's people out there that are like doing that and like really wanting to like blow up and whatnot, or like get somewhere and make it a job or whatever, is also working really hard. Like, and I'm not going to sit here and be like, yeah, that's unhealthy to do. They might genuinely also just like that as well. Or they're like, yeah, I'm gonna get somewhere, I'm gonna do it. That's fine too. Fell asleep down to another stream and woke up to life advice. I'm down with it. Welcome in, First Donuts. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. You might have been Dave. Dave rated into me today. And then if maybe you fell asleep before Dave, I'm not sure who might have rated into Dave. But welcome in. I mean, there's clear unhealthy versions of it. Oh yeah, for sure. But even then, I'm not really quick to knock them, because it's like, you know, maybe they're just like, yeah, I'm gonna give myself a whole year of doing this, like, and doing everything I can, and it'll work out for them. It won't necessarily, but like, hey, if it's what keeps them going to do it as well, I'm just like, hey. Full Google Docs of bad ideas. Uh-oh. Yeah. It is weird to think how I ended up here entirely by chance, right? Unlimited? Like, I was talking about you earlier, and like, you might have been there, but just, it's very lucky, no? Yeah. Like, you might have also found, like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh wow, you found everybody through me, but like, you could have definitely found them out without me otherwise. But it's crazy how much people you've bumped into just by being like, you know what, I'm gonna look to this goober's stream and stick around for a little bit, kind of deal, right? It's just neat. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just enjoying the journey, and I think as long as you enjoy what you're doing, no matter what it is, it doesn't even have to be streaming. I feel like any hobby, I think as long as you enjoy it, it's fine enough. And that's just, you're like, nadoy, not duh. But like, I don't know, sometimes you need a little bit of a reminder. Or it might not be super obvious to other people. I think the saying is, luck is when preparation meets opportunity. I feel like luck is just very broad in general too. As well, right? You could just be outright lucky. You could just fucking win the lottery one day, right? Without this person that I'm seeing in real life for in real life stuff is telling me about, like, we're just like, even if it sounds a bit too good to be true, like, as long as you're playing it, like, you know, as long as it's not clearly gonna ruin you, you might as well, right? He told me about how a person like, who was late, like, his train was late, and he was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go chill at the news agent nearby. And he was like, you know what, give me like the cheapest lottery tickets you have. And he apparently did that like a minute. He was paid out like literally 10 seconds before the draw started, and he happened to win all of it by himself. Like, he got his own numbers. And like, it's crazy how much, like, even luck and unluckiness, right? How much that can like change your life. So also just do what you can right now. Right now, because anything can happen. Yeah. Kind of deal, right? But like, take for example Bricky, DK's co-host. Man is king of hustling and putting in almost too much work, but he's also clearly having a good time with his stuff. Yeah. And then there was the poor dude who got nuked twice at the end of World. Oh man. Yeah, exactly. Like, just anything can happen at any time. It's crazy. And I wanna segue this into, I feel like you're gonna get somewhere for sure. And just good things in general will happen if you're just kind. Just be nice to people. And be nice. Just be a positive, like, you don't have to be there and like, hey, like, you don't have to talk to strangers and be like, hey, how's your day and whatnot. But when you can, just be kind to everyone else and yourself, you know? That is what Hung Yuan needs. To be kind. But I don't want to be a good person. You don't have to be a good person. I don't think just being kind all the time makes you a good person. At all. But it'll definitely have a good impact on things. And also do no harm but take no shit. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you need to be kind to yourself too, right? You need to know when to stand up for yourself if something happens. But you know, at the end of the day, you just want to remember the good things. Something that stuck with me for a while is my dad and I were having a talk one time, and his words were to me at the time, people remember the bad and not really the good. So if you do something bad, people will be more likely to remember it rather than if you do good, which is, you know, a bit sad, but I never really truly understood what he meant until, you know, a bit later on into my life. Because when I was like a child, I was just like, what? But you know, why don't people remember the good stuff? And then growing older, and I'm just like, oh, yeah, no, that's true. I thought a monster came in from behind me. It was just gonna blast my ass. It was me just opening the door with my ass. I don't want to be a nice person either. I like being a meanie. I don't think you're a meanie person. Sorry, Unlimited. If anything, I'm mean to you. I'm not gonna sit here as well and just be like, I'm a perfect, good, kind person. It's Bants. I know it's Bants. At least I hope it is. At least I hope also somebody knows. Oh! Okay. You drop this, king. Or queen. Or my liege. Either works. Opening doors with your juicy robot dumper. So true. So true. I hate this fucking manor. And I hate any monster that's spawned in. Just that. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You fucking freak. But yeah, I don't know. It's just very, very funny that I've... Not really funny. Very funny. Me when trying to describe something. It's cool. It's funny. Use your word. Nebula. Wow, this is like almost as much as what I have in the card currently. Crazy. I'm not gonna sit here and preach and be like, yeah, I'm good, I'm kind all the time. I don't think anyone really is, truly. I don't think you should like attain perfect kindness or anything like that. Just do your best to be nice. That's the best part of being evil. I can gaslight people into believing that I'm not secretly evil. Uh-huh. Ooh. But yeah, sorry, I've been bouncing through like 3 different things. I was on a little bit of a tangent about how, my dad said that like people tend to remember the bad things over the good things. So, you know, you'd rather like it's a bit sad that you like people might forget the kindness that you've done, but they'll remember when you've wronged them like really bad. You know. So try to balance it out. Try to be a little bit more nice so that people might remember the good things. You know, a lot better. Because I don't know, I'm also the same. I remember a lot more of the negatives than I do the good things, right? Like whenever I'm streaming and I have brainworms, I'm just always in my head about like, oh fucking they hate me. They hate my guts, actually. Or like, and you'd be like, oh my god, I said the wrong thing, the most like awful thing ever in that moment. But like I really do feel it when people are just like, thanks Neb, or like people are like, that's cool. Or you do they'd say something positive. I'm just like, oh my god. I can no, you're lying. But also it's helping me fight the brainworms. What are you doing? God knows I will remember well, as much as I can remember, because my memory is also just ass if you've said something nice. Then where do we put clips? VTuber, I suppose. Oh god. Uh-oh. Oh, ads are playing in about 5 minutes, so if you'd like, please take the time during those to get a bit of a rest, get a bit of a stretch, move around during that. That'll be the last ad break before I end, I think, is what it is. But we'll see. It might, you know, we might go to a second ad break depending on how far into a run I am. Kind of deal. But I mean, I don't know. Hopefully it's a fucking wholesome clip. God knows a lot of clips are just, you know, people doing stupid or funny thing on stream. It's gonna be getting the crown off the top shelf. Oh. I see. You dropped this, my leech. And again, that in itself also, right? Like when it comes to clips, you know, people are more likely gonna clip the bad things that happen to you on stream in the game, rather than you just being like, you know, nice and wholesome. So all your clips are you being cursed. Or saying some insane shit, and that's what people are gonna quote or whatever, and they're gonna put in the quote bot. They're not gonna put in you being a dingus, a nice wholesome dingus. No, they're not gonna do that. They're gonna clip the funny bad thing. The evidence of you being cracked. What do you mean? I've literally not been able to get past level 3 of these, and I die a lot in level 2. I'm not cracked at this game. This gameplay right here proves to you that I'm not cracked. And then you can argue like, oh, but you know, some bullshit stuff happened to you. Nuh-uh. I could have played it better. I can see where my mistakes were in the moment. I mean, to be fair, you keep saying curse things. We're only gonna have to say curse things to clip. That's what I mean, right? Like, but like Rinny's, for example, she says so much nice stuff about other people, like all the time. I don't clip that. And it's funny because, like, you know, there's also the quote bot, the quote thing, right? Where she's just like, oh yeah, well, we should probably just have something like nonchalant as like quote 69 or 420 or something, right? She does, but she also says the most unhinged shit. Oh, I know. I'm not complaining, by the way. I'm just saying that it's like a further testament to what my dad, like, what my dad was telling me when I was younger. It's also just, I don't know, like I said, anything can happen. And knock on wood, nothing bad happened. But like, tell people you love them, or, you know, be kind to people. Tell your friends they're cool. Robot? Oh, you mean a serious tool for bullying? Yeah. Essentially. I don't know, I've said a lot of shit recently, I feel like, that just came out of my brain, and, you know, I completely forget I have one myself. And so I'm glad people don't use it. All right, there's about a minute till the ad starts, so I'm gonna get this this place secured. I'm gonna start moving this stuff over closer to the extraction point so that we can get ready to toss it in. Okay, there we go. Anyway, I think you were in a meeting, but I was saying earlier that you guys only consider me cracked because I will go out of my way to kill things. And I introduced, I guess, like, showed you guys bloodlust and that you could stand up for yourselves. But I feel like you guys would also be very good at, like, you know, killing stuff. In my defense, it's only 2:30 in the AM for me. Fair. You just dies. You're just very unlucky, Wayne. Okay, here's the ads. Let me get up and stretch. You guys only consider me cracked because I do cool cracked stuff. No, it's more just like, again, I was like, because I feel like you guys didn't really know that you could, you know, be so offensive in the game. And like introducing you guys to that now, you guys are more confident to do that stuff. So now I'm like not cracked because now you guys know what to do. You only just didn't really know. The lack of knowledge is what, you know, you guys considered cracked, right? It's a lot. I learned how to warrior and that doesn't work in R.E.P.O. Yeah, yeah. You can't just be willy-nilly with your offensiveness. Being offensive. For sure. But still. Now that you guys know that it exists, I'm giving you the knowledge so that it's less being cracked and more just like, oh, wow, you can do that? Yeah, that'd be cool. I've been appreciating the perspective. Thanks. I'm glad you've been enjoying and appreciating it. I'm just some goober on the internet, though. Like, don't take too much of this to... Take it all with a grain of salt, I suppose. I don't really truly know what I'm doing. I hate you! That's so much money gone! Oh my fucking... We had like 21k in here, man. We had 21k in there. We're very offensive in the game. What, you mean offensives and attacking monsters? Yeah, yeah. Game? Hello? Woo! Zooey mama. You're our goober on the internet. It's true, but there's also many other goobers on the internet. That you should probably have way better advice and what is it called? Knowledge? Ow! Thank you for the 10 suns. Thank you, thank you. Be like, ew, you goober. Oh, I know. It's more just I'm just saying, you know, what I'm saying isn't necessarily law, and you should have your own opinions too. You can be sitting there and you can be like, actually, Neb, you're wrong, and that's fine. If anything, I'd much rather you also think for yourself. Don't just take my words and be like, yeah, I agree with this fucking goober. I'm still very young. And I know that. You do have a mine. I do have a mine? Do I? Do I have a mine? Oh, I do. Yeah, a mine. Yeah, okay. What the fuck am I? I thought you meant like pickaxe mine for some reason. I mean, you're wrong about what makes a good Fallout, but like being nice to other people is based. I I don't think they necessarily the things I like about Fallout make them good Fallouts. I know that I have no horse in the race when it comes to Fallout. I'm just saying I find them fun. You fucking bitch. I'm so sorry what I said about Fallout wasn't the way you wanted it to be, man. God. What the fuck are you talking about? Why did you... That's stupid. That's just plain dumb. One of us. You got decayed? Like, what the fuck? What was the point? What happened? Like, bro. This thing isn't working out for me. You know who's cracked? Rinnies. Rinnies has a 9, like, she got up to level 9 doing this by herself. I can't breach 3. And, like, I could be playing better. Thing is, I'm not even, like, just, that's complete bullshit. I could genuinely be playing better. Like the stuff I need to be doing is I need to be making sure, since I'm alone, it's easier for me to die because or just fall prey to a lot of random shit that'll just instigate me. But I can take measures against that. Like when it comes to the cart, right? I'll only move it if I know that the thing is free and there's no monsties. And then I can be keeping track of like, oh yeah, I can, if something appears here now, I can hide in this area. And a couple of monsters are just bastards. Yeah. And like solo, you're kind of fucked a lot of the time if you don't like know what you're doing. And I don't know what I'm doing. Like that screamer. Yep. And the gnomes. Yeah. Again with that, like, I should be putting the cart in a relatively safe space. And I am trying to do that all the time. And I think I am pretty good at doing it, because I do it a lot in multiplayer. And I've just made it a good habit. But like, I'm slipping up sometimes. Like to play better, for example, I could park it here. And then I check this room real quick. Right? I make sure there's nothing in here for a little bit. If anything, I just spot the stuff that I need to go for first, and then bring the cart over, if anything. But I don't know, I'm just yapping. I say that I should know what I'm doing, but I'm just yapping and playing. Is it randomized? Like sometimes you get a bad area for the monsters that show up. Oh yeah, for sure. But luck is a skill. You know? Oh, hello. See, like that was lucky. For me to be able to just put it in the cart like that, that was lucky. Yeah. Then it spawned here. Like the rope there, you don't have a place to escape from her? Oh yeah. But again, that's what I mean, right? Like, since I knew she was around, I could have identified places beforehand, like once I know that she's there, right? So then I know where to run if she does spot me. That's skill with the ways. And like I said, luck is skill. Luck is a skill. I guess luck would be a lot more of like a talent, right? Cause talent can only get you so far. Oh hey baby, hey tall baby, how's it going? Oh, it's the red husband too. Shit. Okay. Well, that kind of fucking sucks. Done it. Stop it. I wonder if like everybody has a luck stat in your life. It'd be really funny if like at the end of everything you could see your stats. No matter how random they were. Like how many bugs stepped on. How many times a spider has ever been within 10 feet of you, you know? Just stupid shit like that. And that would like get you past whatever it is that like happens after you die. You just sit there and observe your stats. Oh, hello, tall baby. How's it going? How's it going, everybody? My name is Markiplier. Markipliers. Oh my god. Chunk that in. But yeah, also like me retaliating with all this stuff, like it's not skill, it's not like this is like it's also a little bit arrogant. Because maybe people genuinely like to because like to me I'm just like, oh man, like it's not that crazy, but to other people that's probably genuinely something like, oh shit, I didn't think about it like that, or something or whatever. Because for example, I was like I think it was a few streams ago I was talking about how like it's interesting. God, I'm sorry again, Ronan, to use you as an example, but it comes to mind the most at how like game design and just knowing how games work inherently isn't something that a lot of people necessarily know. So I've also just got to sit here and be like, yeah, okay, you know, to some people that's probably really impressive. Well, to me, it's not necessarily impressive, and I'm just like playing it down, right? Sunflowers planted? Oh hell yeah! I hope those grow up nice and healthy, Kinka. But with how much love you spread, I'm sure they will. Fuck, I'm not gonna be able to put that vase in this thing safely. Oh my god, can you fuck off? Program is just writing directions. That's me, the programming. Programming is not wizard magic. Programming is writing with directions. Yeah. So to me, like, you could just be like, print hello world and be like, whoa! Holy shit! That's crazy, you made the thing say something. But any kind of like real wizardry like that is like, you know. I guess it's like artists too, right? Like, I'll use Deer as another example. I frequent Deer streams pretty much every day. And just hearing him downplay all of his stuff constantly is just like, take that fucking compliment, dear. You're cool, okay? You've honed your skill to be at the level you are right now. You're awesome. You don't need to admit that, like, oh yeah, fine, yeah, I'm awesome, but like, people are genuinely impressed with what you do. So yeah, okay, I get it. And he's, oh, my art is good. You're a demand, man. I know, right? Fucking hell. Yeah. Yeah. Minis. I feel like, oh my, it's so many artists in general. Yeah. What is it with artists and their mentals? If your life has a luck stat, I need some shades stat because my luck is dangerously low. Oh no. You never know, Unlimited. Maybe you're just very, very lucky and you don't know it, and a lot of people are just, it's the scaling on it is so terrible. Maybe you're like dodging like so much shit just with how much luck you have, but it just seems terrible to you because you don't know about it. Just like nobody knows about what I just did. I can't believe DK broke that phase. What phase are you talking about? I didn't see any kind of broken phases, but yeah, if somebody did it, DK did it. It was DK. Oh, fucking... God damn it. Can I, like... put you in a better position? Yeah, I guess that's a bit better. Again, since the red husband is around, I should be scouting ahead, right? Before pulling the cart with me. And making sure to double check my back. Right? Yeah, I think we're good. In the arts and you're confident, I assume you're actually a scammer. I don't know. I think Arya is like a nice amount of confident in her art. Like, I'm not saying that you shouldn't be, you know, you shouldn't be that kind of person that's like, yeah, my art fucking fucks or anything like that. But I think Arya is like, I don't think I've ever really heard Arya downplay her art or anything, or been like, oh, it's not that impressive. Like, I think she knows she's like genuinely pretty skilled in her field. Kind of deal. Like, I assume that maybe, like, you know, Arya's gonna be like, yeah, I'm not good enough to be like the person that's doing whatever and whatnot. But I don't think I've really ever recalled Arya just being like, yeah, it's not that good, or, you know, my art's not that great. You know, she says it's not that much or it's not special. Really? Maybe I'm just forgetting. What do we have? Fucking nothing. Why, give me that. Well, never mind. Yeah, I don't know. I think we would also just be quite confident in their art. Do I know somebody though that's like confident in their art? Kind of hard to say, huh? Like, she never says her art is bad, but more kind of like how Ronan says she's mid. Yeah, but the thing is, like, I don't even feel like that too. I don't feel like Arya ever considers her art like mid in a way as well. She's never given that like thing off to me, like the kind of dealio to me. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm just misremembering. And I guess, like, she's like confident enough to just be like, yeah, I'm just gonna fucking draw somebody a model. I don't care if they don't like it or not. I'm just gonna draw them. Like, draw them a model, you know? $27K, I wouldn't even be able to afford you anyway. My sweet little bat. I really want to grab a melee weapon at some point to just try it out. She said a few things like that for short sketches, like the one she did for Minnie's birthday. Ah, okay. Yeah. Maybe. I also just... My memory's shot, so... I guess I can't quite comment. Yeah, no, I'm also just trying to think of, like, a person that does art and is just, like, yeah. Nobody really comes to mind, sadly. Yeah, if she doesn't spend a month on it, she tends to play it down. I see, I see. I don't know, maybe it's also just like me painting like Arya in my head. as something else. Which is, you know, very, very, very real possibility. Okay, I think after whatever happens in this run, we'll wrap it up and end there, since it's my usual stopping point. I have been yapping and yapping. Need a bit of a break. I need to save. I need to save some endurance for later. I really do think I could stream much longer than I usually do, but again, I want to do my own thing, man. I have dailies to do. I have gotcha dailies to do. I have other things I wanna play. I have stuff I wanna grind that I don't wanna show people, you know? Yeah. But God knows. God knows I'd stream for much longer if I wanted to. Would I be able to? I don't know yet. If it was with like Rinnies, like a collab, yeah, I'd be able to. Because I'm having, it's not that I'm having fun when I'm solo or anything, it's just, oh my god. It's just it's a lot easier to just lose track of time when I'm with a friend. I think what it is a good artist conceptualizing an idea in their head, and the talent is translating that to their medium. Not necessarily as well. I think it takes a lot of skill. I like that when it comes to artists and art, it's like it takes a while, and I feel like good artists know that there's always room to improve. But I think there's also a lot of merit in artists that know that and are also like, yeah, I'm gonna get there, or like, yeah, I like where I'm at now, but I know that I could also be better. You know. So when they get the self-deprecating, that's because what they made doesn't match the idea that was there. That's fair. 20-hour nap stream. God, I don't know about 20 hours. But I genuinely think I could do, like, I say I don't know about 20 hours, but I think as long as I prepped for it, I think I could do a 24-hour stream, even, like, without the sleeping section of it. Would it be healthy to do? No. But I think I could pull it off, given enough prep. And time. And I probably should do it if I want to do it while I'm still young. Cause again, I'm still quite young, but man, I remember when I used to be able to just do the 24-hour challenge to reset my schedule. Like, and then have no repercussions the day after. But whenever I do that to like thingy for streams, to prep for like earlier streams for other people, is it over there? No, that's the thing. I get the wind out of my sails for the next like 3 days. It's crazy. I don't like that. Never ending nap stream. Nuh-uh. You're right, I understand you to kill. One of them seems doable, multiple in a short period would be rougher. Yeah. For sure. But hi, Cobalt. Welcome in. Welcome. I hope we've had a good day so far. Hello. What does it say? What does that say? Pubbo and Slicky? Slitty? Volume 2. Huh. Pubbo and Slippy. Okay. Oh, cute. I don't know if that's like, you could see that on the stream, but it was like a book cover title. What's that small thing? Where is it? Oh, it's the water cache. Well, I spent most of it so far conked out after not sleeping much this week, so it was pretty nice, yeah. That's good. I'm glad you're getting some rest. Oh my god. Speaking of 24-hour streams, I hope you're able to get some good rest before you need to do anything. Well, we have 2 extractions. And I could bring the vases over to one of them easily. But I feel like also, you know, a skill for or something that I should be doing in this is not necessarily greeting for everything to get absolutely everything I can and know when to quit while I'm ahead. But I like gambling. I like gambling. It's fun. I want to get as much as I can. And it never really pays off because I can never get past the third day, let alone the second most of the time. But you know what? When I gamble, I like to go all in. Because that's the fastest way to earn money. Okay, so, you know, I was telling you guys earlier how, like, take everything that I say with a grain of salt. And, you know, please also form your own opinions on things. But if you want to get rich fast, grab all of your money, like everything you can. Maybe not everything, but a good amount of it, you know, and gamble in the sense of like, you know, all it takes is one really big win when you're when it comes to getting money, like big money, right? If you grab like everything you've ever saved, ever, and all you need is one win, you know? If you get that one win, you're good. And if you want even more money, you just got to win again. With all of that money you just got, by the way, you know, the more you bet, the faster it is to get where you want to be. That's my real advice to you. You know? Just gotta win easy, exactly. Yeah. And again, the more you bet, the faster it is that you win. That's my real advice to you guys. Let's start moving the vases over, hey? Because over there, I assume, is the second extraction. What else is here? Oh, it was the head, right? I think it was the head that we were running away from. A lot of the time. Everything else you can like that I've said today, you could be like, oh, okay, you know. I don't have to fully trust Nebula with whatever they're saying. But I can sit here and I can tell you. I'll tell you. That's the fastest way to win. To get more money. Just bet it all. It's the quickest way to get rich. We just need that one win. And that's my mindset. That's my mindset when it comes to this. I'm not gonna try and get all the funny relics. You know? All at once. Hey, that's nowhere near it. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, sorry, my bad. Oh, is there something there? Okay. Can I get in trouble for saying that? Can I get in trouble for like for doing stuff that I consider a really good commitment to the bit, but I don't actually mean it? Can I get in trouble for that? Like, because a lot of my comedy, or my humor, I guess, I really like, it's just going all in on a bit, you know, just like gambling. And have people questioning if I'm being serious or not. What I'm saying is gaslighting people is fun. Love how like maybe not. I only want a phalanx camera, not a legal expert. Yeah, because like I want to do stuff like that, and like genuinely have people believe that's what I think, right? Because it's funny. And then like whenever people are like, yeah, Nebula said this and this, like I want to also like. I want to be able to commit to it and be like, yeah, definitely. But like that'll get me in trouble. That'll get me in trouble because like I don't know, I could just fucking bastard. Can you get off my head right now? Anyway, because like a lot of what I find funny could just be being like just making really bad in poor taste jokes. You know, the kind of jokes is like, oh, I can't use that set of jokes with group A. I can only use that set of jokes with like group C kind of thing, you know. And it feels like that meme. Oh god, you know what? I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, it's that meme where like Lois is looking at the tablets on the table, and it just says that one risky joke that could make or break a relationship with somebody. And again, this will be selling myself out, and I won't sell the person who I did this with out necessarily. You know what? I am going to actually. Turnip and I really like committing to the bit of like saying the most incel shit imaginable and just playing it completely straight. Like, you know, your usual like misogynistic, like really shit takes, but saying it like completely straight faced and like not being like, oh, by the way, this is a joke, or like being sarcastic with it. Like so it'll probably says a lot about me, but I find that kind of stuff really funny when people like commit to bits. But there's also like that fine like line as well where like you gotta also kind of make people question it too, right? You can't just be like spouting it and like people just genuinely thinking you're an asshole, right? You gotta somehow balance it all out as well, you know, by, you know, being an actual good person, and people don't actually believe that you're, you know, awful. but also the fun of it is also just making people question it, to me, which says a lot, I suppose. I've probably said a lot too much on this stream. Just probably yapped a bit too much about certain things. But I don't think I've done like truly any kind of like hot takes of any kind. And we'll save that for next time. Ow! Sorry, I was in that love potion and I felt it. That's why I said ow. And a lot of my humor as well is just saying things and like not like doing my best not to laugh at my own joke, or even if it doesn't land, I just play it completely, you know, the same. Because I really like deadpan humor as well. Ugh. Let me get out your ukulele. You know, it's really funny because I'm terrified. I'm so terrified of being canceled. It's like, I feel like I'm not terrified enough that I really watch what I say. Because I do be saying shit, man. I be saying a lot of shit and not really thinking about it too much or what it could mean. But it is something that genuinely scares me a bunch. I get so anxious over it. Oh, it's the head. Oh, fuck you and your mother. If you even have one. And if she did, she wouldn't love you. If you did, she wouldn't love you. Sorry, my bad. English hard. Word hard after talking many word. I kind of want to go for a third one, but I should end. I should end. You know, I'll buy whatever and then I'll end. Yeah, I don't know. Like, one of my fears genuinely is just, I shouldn't be saying this. I shouldn't be telling people what I'm scared of. It's silly. But one of my fears is just like being canceled and not being able to really defend myself, in the sense of like everyone just completely believes that other person, even if I didn't do what they said or didn't, like, you know, I feel like I should be in the right, or like not really in the right, but like I should be, you know, I don't think anyone would deserve it, kind of deal, I guess, is the better thing to say. Someone who grew up in the 80s, I constantly fear for what I'm going to say. That's fucked up. That was perfectly normal for me growing up. I'm so scared of like just saying something like that as well. I'm just like, oh yeah, I thought that word was cool, or I thought that was okay. Like, it's just like, you've been saying that your whole life, or whatever. Like, I'm so scared of like accidentally thinking a word or something means this, or a saying or a phrase or whatever, and not being like educated enough to know that it's not okay. Or I'm just gonna say something that I thought like that was completely fine, and like I didn't know that was bad as well. Kind of deal. Yeah. So I get it. We have one strength. We should buy another one. What else do we have? How much is this pan? 23k. Fuck me, man. I need to be self-sustainable first before I think I can buy stuff. Or maybe that's why stuff is going wrong, because I'm not being risky with things. Strength. Range upgrade. An extra jump would be nice. How much is the stamina? How dare? Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm scared that somebody's gonna be like, how dare you say that? It's like, what do you mean? What? Did I do something wrong? It's like, yeah, you did, actually. You're gonna appear in a Google Doc and everyone's gonna hate you. So from a very reliable source that you should risk it all, as that's the fastest way to make money. Yeah. And I think that person would be right. I think I speak for all Americans born before the 2000s when I say I had no idea the thing we called Romani people was actually a slur. Is it the one that starts with a G? It is, you know what? Probably just shouldn't ask. Yup, okay, alright. Yup, okay. That's the one. Okay, alright. Fair. Yeah, like I'm also just scared of that too, where it's just like I didn't, you know, I heard it maybe once and I didn't think it was like actually something bad. You know, they're like the really obvious ones, right, that you shouldn't say, but I'm not scared of that, because like I'm not gonna say those words. I'm more scared of something that I don't know about. You know, that's like in my lexicon, or like my words, like the words that I know that I just have no idea, right? What is this? A strength and stamina. I feel like 70 stamina is like more than alright. I don't necessarily need this extra jump. I'm never gonna use that. Let's be real. Do we have a range upgrade? No, we don't. Another strength would be nice. So we can have 3? What's this? Stamina. How much do we have? We have 8k. 7, 6. Alright, we'll buy this one then. I didn't know that I didn't know until that house episode where that the word begins with G that was used for someone when someone cheated you was from that slur. Ah, I see. I see. Yeah, I'm just like the thing that I'm like scared about. Like, so yeah, so it was just like being canceled, and like, you know, everyone just believes that person even though like that's not actually what happened, kind of deal. Or I get canceled for something I just genuinely didn't know about, and then I'm just fucked, right? Like, I can't even defend myself because it's just like, yeah, I fucked up and I didn't know I fucked up. The best I could do is just like, I don't know, just commit internet death. Right? Just all you like worked, everything that you like worked for, all just done apart by some like mistake that you genuinely like didn't know about. And we were talking about it earlier, just anything can fucking happen, man. So treasure what life you have right now. Don't live too far into the future or the past. Look at whatever's in front of you, my friend, as well. Yeah. God, who thought that me playing R.E.P.O would lead to not really deep conversations, but like, I don't know, just this much kind of yapping about these kind of things. Crazy. You know, and funnily enough, like my brainworms are sitting here and they're telling me, you're so fucking full of yourself. And honestly, man, I just, sometimes I sit there and I'm like, I believe you actually. I should have just shut up and not said anything. But yeah, it's just, oh my god. I hate my brain, man. I hate brain. Brain when mental ill, brain even without mental illness, man. Why? Brain's stupid. Why can brain sit here and criticize brain when brain is the way brain is? I think we've gotten to that part of the night where I should definitely wrap it up. The thing was, a lot of us have no idea that is just what we were told what they were called. What we were told they were called. Yeah, I know. Again, which is why I think that context and nuance and thingy like stuff matters. And you know, you should. I'm not gonna sit here and say like everyone deserves a second chance. You know, depending on the crime. Again, what my true thing about this is, everything has nuance to it. You know, not everything is just black and white. And like everything is a case by case basis, in my opinion. And you should be able to look at stuff as such. So again, like if you were like, if that's genuinely what you guys knew and like didn't know and like grew up knowing like this and that, I think that it's got nuance to it. It's got like stuff behind it in context, and everything should be taken, you know, a little differently. There are whole songs using that in the title, bands even. Yeah, kind of rough when you've been using something maliciously because it was so normalized as you grew up, then you find out the truth. Oh yeah. Which is why I'm like, yeah, really just depends on little things, I suppose. Like nuance. Every case has nuance to it. I probably shouldn't say more, like, because everything is case by case, and I probably just shouldn't say more online when I'm like already very scared of being canceled, I suppose. But it's also a bit sad, right? I hate that I have to like really, like, when it comes to like talking about certain things, you got to be really, really careful. And that's completely fine. I'm not saying that, oh, I wish I didn't have to be careful. I wish I could just say whatever I wanted. I mean it more as like, with how the internet is, so much of your shit can just be misconstrued into something else. you know, where you're just like, what the fuck? No, I didn't mean that at all, actually. Oh my god, I didn't know it could be taken that way. And people are just like really malicious and like just want to have it out for you, which is why I'm scared, right? But like, it's also a little bit sad that people really have to just sit there and like lock up, or like just not even be like, you know what, I just shouldn't say anything, you know, just in fear kind of deal. I'm amazed no one said I want to be full of you. What? Huh? I don't think I have a very horny chat, to be fair. And if anything, I would be like, don't like that. Like Ginga would probably be like the only person that I'd let slide, because Ginga's Ginga. And it's not super like that I'd be like, no horny in my chat. It's more just like I wouldn't know how to feel. I'd be like, unless you're really good friends with me, or you're doing it to just, you know, not even that. not even that. I think people don't do it because they're like, yeah, I don't know if I should do that with them. And you probably shouldn't, personally, at least. Unless, you know, case by case, I guess. I'll stick to my words. There's a whole bit about this in the movie Clerks 2. Even a mech in a movie that came out in 2013. Oh, are you talking about Pacific Rim? Is that possibly what you're talking about? Because I think I might remember if that's the case. I forget that was the robot's damn name. There's a whole bit about this in the movie Clerks 2. Like being like really PC and being like careful of what you say kind of deal. Because I feel like a lot of media has done something like that nowadays. And I think it's a pretty fair commentary. The internet's scary, man. I wish I'd been taught better growing up. Okay, yeah, that's fair. You said you had said I was full of myself, and the sixthly who I assumed would have said it. Oh yeah. No, I get you. But I feel like Ginga just in general. I feel like Ginga does it like when somebody says stuff, and it was more like, I don't think Ginga ever really goes like, oh yeah, I wish I was, and it directs it at the streamer kind of deal, right? I think it's more specifically Ginga's just horny in the sense of like, oh yeah, you might not be full of yourself, but I wish I was full of someone else, you know, kind of deal. But yes, I'd love to stay and keep chatting, but again, I'm a little scared. So we'll wrap it up. And you probably heard enough of me fucking yapping for one day. Let's go into the next like area to pick up our upgrades, and then I'll pop out. We can look up. I don't assume, I'd have assumed it'd be Emmy. Yeah, like I feel like I don't really have that kind of, I don't know, those kind of, the kind of vibe, I guess, in the chat, which is weird, because like, it's not that I'm like, I've never really bonked people for being horny. There have been people that say things and I'm just like, hey. But I laugh about it. So it's interesting. I really wonder why things do things. I guess it's because I'm not like super openly horny myself, I guess. I'm not reserved in any way, but I think it's more, I don't know. 200 moments also becoming what I expect in general. Oh yeah. No, I'm more thinking about like, just because like community wise, right? Like, at least in Rini's chat, it's a little bit, you know, it's a little bit spicy, yeah, right? And even myself, I can be a little like, like, oh wow, in Rini's chat. Because I feel like vibe wise, yeah, because like Rini's is also like, you know, facilitates it, I guess. Yeah, the vibe I get is open to discussion, but not actively horny. Yeah, right? And I wonder why that, like, how that comes to be, kind of deal. Like people can be horny, especially if there's a character on screen and like, you know, people like, wow, mama or papa, you know, I can be like, yeah, yeah, settle down, but I get you. I suppose. Yeah, weird how it's also just a fun dichotomy to think about as to how like streamers vibes or chats kind of evolve or like flesh out with them, because like when you hop into other streams you can usually tell the vibe off the bat, not really off the bat, but like if you sit there for 30 minutes and like the regular chatters are chatting, you can like kind of surmise how you're supposedly supposed to act, or like what kind of etiquette or how chill and whatever you should be in somebody's chat usually, which is why I'm like, I never really thought about mine, so it's interesting. Usually, yeah, we do be unhinged. We do be. We do be. Or why does she make those sounds? Radius? I don't think she ever makes any sus sounds. It's more just like I am like in the most non-horny way possible. I am so fucking surprised at the stuff the stuff that comes out of her mouth. Like the noises, like the fucking you know what? I can't even do it now. I need to see the clown nose in front of me to the noise, you know? She's so good at that. And she's also really good at imitating certain animals. It's crazy. Also, this chat is generally as I'm waking up, so I'm generally not in that brain set. Fair. No, I meant Vanille. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, Doobie. Doobie. Yeah, Vanille. Yeah. Alrighty, let's look for somebody to rate. Hopefully Twitch isn't fucked today. I wonder, did anything ever come out from that? Like, did Twitch ever be like, oh yeah, we're really sorry, this happened because of some assholes kind of deal? Yeah. Oh my. There are a lot of people. There are a lot of folks. Ooh. You know what? I'll introduce you guys to possibly a new artist. You might have seen them before. They're super rad. I haven't really had much time to sit in their streams recently, but their art is super stylized and nice, and their overlay is it's very nice. I guess I'll start saying my goodbyes, and then I'll start the raid. Let me bring up the chat. I was told SoundCloud went down and it screwed over like every site that relied on it. In what way? Oh my god. Oh my god. I only just looked at like because the chat that I have open, I have to open now. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna mention. Holy shit. That's all I'm gonna say. Wait, not SoundCloud, was it? Some cloud service. Oh, Cloudflare? I think, maybe. Because when I went into Deer's, there being an outage of that caused a big issue. Oh, okay. Because when I went to Deer's stream after that stuff happened. Hold on, let me go to the menu so you guys aren't just hearing me. And the ambience, so you have a little bit of background music. Apparently there's like a Discord message of like, oh, yep, they're gonna attack stuff. Be careful. They're gonna attack things. Oh my god. Unlimited, thank you so much for the on-screen celebration 3 ad breaks ago. I'm so sorry. You snuck that one past me real good. Usually I'm like an hour late at most, but nicely done. Google says it was a huge outage. Oh, okay. Reddit and YouTube were like a little screwy for a bit. Google services, Cloudflare, Spotify all down. Yeah. Well done, Unlimited. I don't even know, like, why I miss those. It's so weird because I know it happens a lot, but why do I miss them? Hey, crowd strike, I think that was it. Ah, okay. That's fair enough. Yeah, okay. I'll start the raid. Is it global meltdown? Okay, these are the raid messages as well before I say everything. But alright, if you popped in, said hello, or lurked, I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you so much. I am sorry I yapped y'all's ears off about it. Like so many different things today. And just talked about myself a lot, I guess, kind of. I don't know. Thank you for being here, everybody. Thank you. And if you're watching the VOD as well, thank you for supporting me in that way. Appreciate it. Thank you for stream, no problem. Thank you for being here as well. When even AWS had issues, I'm unsure what that is. But yeah, we're gonna read Blank. Super cool artist, super rad. Look at their overlay. You can already tell they have so much style. They're drawing a hot person right now, I think. but yeah, please go give them a follow. I love showing you guys new artists, and I'm surprised I wasn't following him already. To be honest, I think I only followed him yesterday because Sifi raided into him. But I sort of been raiding into him before. I just had no idea I didn't follow him. Thanks, stream. Thank you for being here as well. Thank you, everybody. Take care. Have a good rest of your days, nights, or whatever it is, and get some good rest when you get to it. Take care of yourselves. Rest well. Goodbye. And be kind. Bye bye. I'll see you guys next time.